Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us on our Call of Cthulhu stream. With that out of the way, please know this is an adult stream. Viewer discretion is advised for uses of graphic language and harsh content. I probably switched those two, but it's okay. With that being said, please join us on the dreamer's journey. Alright.
Alright. Last time on the Dreamer's Journey, me, Jay Kingston, went over to Jericho because I was having some dreams. And it was also on my way to work. So I headed over to Jericho, and first place I wanted to look for info on the church was the. What was the name of that place?
Angel's Tear.
Ah, yeah, the Angel's Tear Tavern or whatever. So I went in, had some tea, met some people, whatever. You know, Jack, James, Jaden. And after that, Jack and I decided to go to the library and find some info on this church. Well, the two others decided to go to the church. 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 We went to meet up with the others, and then we got stuck in the church. Which doesn't seem like a good idea. And now we're being told by some mysterious voice that we're being, I don't know, tested or something? And then the fuckos decided to almost die for not listening to me, as they shoulda. And Jack and I decided that we're gonna go outside and investigate. That's about where we left off.
That is indeed where we left off. Are you guys ready?
I think so.
Because I don't care if you are, because we're starting.
Did we also
wow,
mention the
he
fact
did.
that we found some weird fucking files on that computer?
That wasn't Jay.
Yeah, no, that was me.
Jay wasn't there.
Not yet, he wasn't.
Okay.
So we will start with Jay and Jack going outside to look at the candle
Jack
on the roof of the roof of the church.
Jack and Jay went up the hill to fetch a bowl of water.
So you two, you go outside, you turn around, and the candle is still there, still flickering.
Mhm.
And as you watch it, a figure, almost like a silhouette of a person, because it's a little dark out, appears behind the flame, puts out the candle, and disappears behind the church.
Now question is like the area of the church where the candle is it like a second floor?
No, it's more like it looks like it used to be an area for like a big bell.
Like a bell
Okay.
tower.
Yeah, but there is no bell.
That's something.
Is there a
to
way up to
investigate.
the like is there like a
way up to
ladder
the
or a
bell tower?
staircase up to the candle?
Not from outside, you don't see anything like that.
So we also heard the bell, even though there isn't a bell.
Mm.
The figure, did it look like a human silhouette?
It did look like a human silhouette. It looked like a very tall person.
Okay.
That's all you could really get from the distance and from the amount of light that is around this time, because it is coming upon evening, and the sun is setting, so you don't really have much light to go off of. So that's really all you got to see.
Jay would like motion for Jack to follow him, and he would start moving around to the other side of the church. Let's look at the back of this place.
Okay. We certainly can.
I mean, maybe the wind's only going one way. Just, it's worth checking, you know?
I'm going to go ahead and follow Jay behind the
church.
behind the church.
All right. So you go you get to behind the church, and I mean it's really just the back of a building. Still part of the clearing. But you do see what looks like an entrance to it's like an entrance to like a storm cellar or like a wine cellar kind of thing that you would see usually in like Tornado Alley of America. Not normally something you would normally see up here.
Oh, fuck that. I am not going down there. Hell no.
But there is no person.
Jay would start walking away from the church.
Okay, towards the woods.
Yep.
All right, you get a little far ways towards the edge of the clearing, and yet again a burst of wind shoots you right back, and kind of not forcefully, but definitely not gently, slams you into the wall of the church.
I'm immediately gonna run over to Jay's side and go, are you okay?
Fine. I mean, as fine as I can be in this situation. Fuck.
I know the feeling. Almost dying once tonight is definitely a experience that you don't want a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hold out my hand to help him up.
I would take it and get myself up.
And by the way, Jay, thanks for earlier.
What about
I
it?
might have actually fallen if it wasn't for you.
What are you talking about? Oh, when you jumped over. It's no big deal. Let's get back to the fuckos.
You
Speaking of,
do actually have a name, right?
Yeah, but at the same time, if they're not gonna listen to me, I'm not gonna listen to them.
All right, James and Jaden, what are you two doing? You have just finished reading the diary entries, and you have gotten to the final entry of the entries in the computer.
I forgot? Did you read them out loud?
I did.
Yeah,
Oh
I
wait, no,
did.
No,
I did.
I did.
You-
Actually, I started to read them out loud, and then I got to the point where it got really fucking terrifying, and I kind of stopped.
Then you just heard him going, "What the fuck?
God damn it,
What
the music
fuck?
too.
What the fuck? What the fuck?"
So,
what's going on in those monitors over there?
do you have a flash drive by chance?
No, I don't have one on me. Sorry, I have some
Shit.
film. No hard drive or flash drive or anything.
Do you know how to take one out of the computer?
No, but I can take pictures of the document.
Yeah, let's do that, because this is some real fucked up shit here.
Exactly does it say?
Lots of. Well, it says something about a beast that followed a guy here, and he heard voices and different people, but he's like drawn to this. Just look for yourself and take photos. It's holy shit. What have we gotten ourselves into?
Could the both of you make a listen roll?
Oh no.
You hear in the distance.
Ooh.
Jay going, you fuckos.
All right, there we go.
All right.
Nice
I gotta
roll.
find my listen. That's an important thing to
Alright,
know.
come on,
Shit, where is listen? There it is. Hey.
Nice.
All right, so the two of you, as you are conversing with each other, you hear, coming from outside in the sanctuary, you hear footsteps, and you hear a woman's voice. Hello? Is there anybody here?
Oh, that must be the person that went missing. We're in here.
Hello?
No response.
Shit, where did that come from?
Wait, hold on, I have an idea. I don't want to jump over that chasm, but I think we're going to have to. I say we push the desk over to the edge so we have more space to jump off.
Hold
It'll
up.
be easier to get to the side.
Isn't there like stairs or something over? Is there like any other place that could have come from to where we don't have to jump and possibly die?
I didn't hear it. I thought it came from out there.
Can I, out of character, can I tell, or like in character, I guess, can I tell where exactly it originated from?
The voice?
Yeah.
From... all you know is that it did not come from the room you are in.
The hard success doesn't know either.
Oh shit.
Right, no, you can just know that it came from the other, just another room in, like, in this church.
Okay, so it was damn, what was her name again, kid?
Jaden.
Okay.
Jaden Hutchins.
Jaden, my name is James. I don't know if we actually did that yet because we've been in a fucking spooky ass church all day. But
I thought you were just gonna drop me off here.
no, I mean, I probably should have. But that's beyond the facts now. And now we need to figure out where that voice came from without having to jump across a cavern that could possibly kill us.
It's not safe, you know.
Who said that? Do you say something?
I didn't say jack shit. Hello? The fuck
Wait, hold on. Maybe you were right. Maybe there is some other entrance in here.
let's.
Could I try and find another entrance?
You can make a spot hidden roll.
I will also be making a spot hidden roll. No. And no. And no.
You're
Y'all
looking
blind.
around, and you really, I mean, there's not much to this room. You find, you know, the same stuff that you found already. It's just a desk, a closet, and the doorway out. There's not really much else to this place.
I think that we don't have another choice.
I have one more idea. Okay, you remember those the Scooby-Doo? Did you ever watch Scooby-Doo?
Yeah, I watched What's New Scooby-Doo.
Oh, the better question here is this. Chaz,
Yes.
did Scooby-Doo exist in this world?
Yes.
Okay, so when they're trapped in the place, there's always like a lever or something around. Like maybe those robes, if we pull on them, would open a place or something. I don't fucking know anymore.
Jaden's going to lay his hand on his head. I think you've been watching too much TV.
I haven't had enough time to watch TV is the problem here. But I mean, it's better than risking my life again jumping over a chasm that I almost died in. So
I hate to break it to you, but this is kind of not TV. And this is just a church. I highly doubt there's going to be some sort of secret passageway.
no.
How about while you do that, I push the desk over and we go along with my idea. At least that'll give us a safer chance of jumping over the chasm. I feel pretty confident jumping off the desk.
I don't feel confident in the slightest. And really, no, it's not TV. What? Holy shit, my world is shot. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go ahead and try and find one more thing before we jump, okay?
Okay, you do that, and I'm gonna go push the desk over.
Are we inside yet?
Yes.
So, upon entering the building, Jay would say, "What'd y'all find, fuckos?"
A bunch of fucked up shit.
We found some horror fan fiction on the computer.
James, are you sure that's just not your cell phone that you're looking at?
Ha ha. I think that was yours, but so I'm not gonna jump over the cavern just yet. I'm gonna look for something else, and he's gonna try to jump, so be ready to catch him if he tries to fall, okay?
So, is there anything on our side that we could use to like bridge the gap?
There are a couple pews.
All right. I would ask Jack, hey, could you help me lift one of these? Let's try to get our way across and see if we can take a look at this air quotes fan fiction that these delusional weirdos are talking about.
I'm gonna kind of shrug and go, I'll try. I mean,
So yeah, I would start sliding one of the pews over.
I'll start
I'll,
sliding.
I'll help him.
All right. It's not too heavy, so I won't make you roll.
All right.
And yeah,
Oh, thank God.
you can easily just make like a makeshift bridge with one of the pews over the hole.
All right. I would tell the others, let's not cross unless we've got someone on either side holding the pew to make sure nothing happens.
Well, then how are we going to be able to get James across?
We'll wait until we have to, but if we need to go back across, let's just have
I
someone
vote
over there.
personally to follow the rule, and we can leave him.
Good idea.
Fuck you too, bud.
All right.
Love you too. You still owe me rent this week.
So Jay would head
James.
over to the computer and see what he can find.
Alright, so you basically find the same stuff that they found, the diary entries. I'm talking about Dante and his really, like, I guess you'd say journey across America, starting in Oregon, ending with his paranoia, growing all the way up till he discovers this church.
Okay. And do I find anything else in folders?
The papers on the computer.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing else on there on the computer besides the standard stuff that came with the computer.
Okay.
But you do also find the last entry where it talks about he found a creature in the basement, and he's going to try to either communicate or kill it.
That's why we don't go in cellars that we find. All right.
He also
I would go ahead and pull out a flash drive and connect it.
Oh, thank Lord you brought one of those. He also sees
a
James
computer
pulling
tech.
on literally every book, lever, and like thing he possibly can to try and find a trapdoor.
Jay would say, I'm a computer tech. I got many.
Oh, thank Lord. I'm assuming pulling on like any of the I'm cultist robes hooks doesn't actually open up anything.
No.
No, okay. Can I make one more spot hidden as I'm going around the room?
For
Trying to find a secret door or something out of the ordinary that might, other than fucking dust and books and whore.
That's
I'll
what you
allow
were
it.
rolling before.
I'll allow one more roll.
Okay.
Haha, nope.
I'll go ahead and look since he's looking while it's downloading to the flash drive. I'll just do a cursory look. Spot hit. Nope.
No, you guys don't find anything. There does not appear to be any kind of secret passageway or hidden levers of any kind in this room.
All right. Okay. I would go ahead and put away the flash drive with the newly acquired information in it. And nothing weird happens after downloading it, right?
No, nothing weird.
Let's check. Actually, hold up. Sorry. Now that I think of it, we didn't actually check the drawers. So
I would
yeah.
open some of the drawers.
I could have sworn we opened at least some.
I think we checked the papers on top, but I don't think we actually checked the drawers.
In the drawers? You won't have to roll for that, so don't worry about rolling. You don't find anything in the drawers until you, except for one, you find a photograph. Very old, kind of sepia photograph of the church. Only it looks, there's no moss covering the stones. It looks brand new. And it shows a group of people standing in front of the church, all smiling happily. About 6 people and then 7 total, 6 people, 3 on either side, and 1 person in the center, who is about a foot taller than the rest, all
That
smiling happily.
that shadow was tall. Hmm. How many dead bodies were there again?
If I remember correctly, there were 6.
I remember you saying.
So 6, as in 1 less, and the shadow guy was tall. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make a mental note of that,
All right.
and put that in my backpack.
Okay.
You find
Make sure to
anything?
mark that down.
Yep, I'm putting fucking spooky picture.
Hey, oh fuck, what's your name?
Jay.
You find anything, Jay?
Yeah. Spooky photograph. We saw a tall man out there, but couldn't follow him. Was he about as tall as this guy?
You couldn't really get a gauge for how tall, roughly, but you would have to say. I mean, they're both tall.
Okay. I would say, and I'm just a little thrown off because, well,
Because
6 people on either side of him, 6 people died.
jeez, fuck, what have we got ourselves into?
I think you're
How do I add another possession?
James, let's correct that statement. What did you drag us into? Because it was you two that decided to come onto the church, not me and Jade. I meant Jay.
Well, okay, correction to the correction. Technically, you kept going with us, so...
Oh, after
Right, we
I
should have
told
just
you
let you
instead,
die.
hey, maybe you should stop. I can't tell if you're an actual intelligent person or if you're just that plain stupid someday.
Why not both?
Chaz, how do I add a possession?
You have to go into edit mode.
Oh, edit mode.
See,
Yeah.
but hey, Jack, think of it this way. We're gonna have a wonderful story after this, and we're never gonna go near another church again.
At this rate, I actually might consider becoming an atheist.
I don't know. There's some unexplainable stuff going on here.
So as you all are talking, you all hear this voice start speaking to you. Jack and Jay, you both recognize this voice. As Jack, it is the voice from the phone, and Jay, this is the voice you heard in your dreams. The same ethereal quality to it, as if it is speaking from somewhere else.
Whenever I hear it, can I start recording audio with my phone?
Yes.
Okay.
This place has caused a lot of death, dreamers. Will you add to the tally, I wonder? Death always follows your kind, especially against each other. I tried to help the dreamer who came here, but he tried to do the wrong thing. Make your choice, dreamers. Do what I want, and I might let you live when you enter my realm. Disobey me, and I shall make your journey far more treacherous than it needs to be.
What the hell do you want?
Jack's just gonna kind of like raise his hand, like actually raise his hand, like he's in school or something. Mr. Ethereal voice that I can't see, that's really fucking creepy. I have a question. What do you want us to do?
I see the school has not come to you yet. Odd. They should have collected you years ago. It's a miracle that you've all survived this long. Don't worry, I can help you. Just do what I say, and then come. Join me. Become a member of my army. Who needs a life with the humans when you can rule a world?
Wasn't my dream where he said that I was gonna die or something?
He said the voice in your dream said, "Your time is approaching, dreamer. Is this place your salvation or
Okay.
your end?"
So it wasn't necessarily hostile,
Mm.
kind of. Okay.
Okay, so what you just described there is a fucking cult. Yeah. Just wanted to point that out.
Jay would then
Alright.
say, "What's the issue? Aren't you gonna go save him?"
All right, I think I know the problem here. This is all an elaborate prank.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. That's why the floor fucking fell.
Okay, you can't pin that on anything. That's just bad architecture. That was sheer luck. I'm not having any of your ghost illusions on that.
Jay would just walk off.
Okay, both of y'all, shut the fuck up. And next thing, so you said we have to.
Wanna shut
Hey,
the
no,
fuck up? 'Cause
James,
you're the one
James.
that got us into this problem.
Jack, let me talk, please. I have an idea and I have a
No.
question.
I think you've talked quite enough because it's your fucking ass that damn near got me killed tonight. So I think you are the one that needs to shut the fuck up, James.
I have one fucking question, and I'll shut the hell up,
I
okay?
can't believe the New Yorker that I have just met today I find more intelligent than my med student friend.
You know how,
And I'm gonna walk off to join Jay.
you know how fucking hard it is before a test? Fucking bitch. Okay, so.
I'm gonna. Is there like a rock or something I can pick up?
Oh no.
There's some rubble, like some.
I'm gonna pick up the rubble. I'm gonna throw it at James.
Make a throwing roll.
I keep
James,
forgetting.
Like
you
at this
can-
point,
you can
Jack
make a
is
dodge
throwing
roll.
your shit. I'm trying to find throw.
I'm trying to find dodge.
Pro should be under the sciences skill for some reason.
Alright, where is my dodge? Dodge.
Oh wow.
Damn it.
Oh. Wow.
So, James, if you would kindly take 1 health off of your health.
Ouch.
As you guys are getting in a little bit of a spat. Your tensions are rising, and Jack, you've had enough. You pick up the nearest thing that you can grab that's just loose on the floor, and you just toss a broken floorboard right at James, and it just smacks him in the chest, and sticks there for a second, and then falls.
Jesus. Jesus.
Why don't you fucking med student fix that?
James, you look down at the floorboard that was just thrown at you, and you see that a piece that was right on the edge that just barely missed you, a large rusted nail was poking right out.
You could have fucking killed me with tinnitus, you jackass.
It's pronounced tetanus.
Why don't you kill me with a fucking fall into a bottomless pit?
Jesus.
I'm gonna finish walking off to join Jay.
I'm gonna look down really quickly and make sure there's no bleeding or anything I need to take care of.
There's no bleeding,
Okay, so
just slight bruising.
oh,
Jay
that's
would
really
play
Mark.
back the. Well, first Jay would say, "So what? You want us to fucking join you or something?" No response.
No response.
Okay.
All right, then he's just gonna play back the audio that he recorded.
You hear from the audio, you hear silence, and then you guys talking in response.
Okay. I would go over to Jaden and say, "Hey, fucko. Really interesting how in this prank, the audio that we all, I mean the fucking voice that we heard in the background didn't pick up. Maybe it's because it ain't a fucking prank. Get your head straight."
I don't
Any-
know what you're trying to prove, but I know that there are certain frequencies that cameras can't pick up.
None of Jay would then go into a tirade about how, oh, I know what what microphones can pick up, fucko. And if it's a voice that we can hear, the microphone can pick it up. That was a normal fucking voice. That was not an interesting fucking wavelength.
I
You
don't
would-
know.
you-
I heard it sounded pretty weird. I wouldn't doubt that it wouldn't be picked up by the microphone. If you heard some regular voice, I don't know. Maybe I'm just hearing something differently, but I'm not surprised it didn't pick up. Look, if you're scared, that's fine. Stay by the entrance. If it isn't a prank, I'll apologize later.
You'll
But for
be
right now,
fucking
I'm going
dead.
to operate under the assumption that there's still someone in the building. You heard the document. Even if you want to believe it's real, whatever the issue is, it's in the cellar. As long as we don't go down there, we should be fine.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't get on any more old architecture.
Jay would turn to James and say, "That's how you sounded like before, by the way."
Okay. Clarification there. One, we ain't fucking touching that cellar unless we physically have to. And then earlier we didn't hear a fucking voice that a camera didn't pick up. So various
Not
other
a
things.
camera,
But
it's a microphone.
yeah, sorry, microphone. But one more thing. So, spooky voice person, do you have a name first? And then also, how are we supposed to join you if we don't know where you are?
I have a feeling he's in the basement, and he isn't responding anymore.
You do not need
Oh,
to know my name.
what an asshole.
You will come to me eventually,
All right.
but for now, just do me a favor. My creature is imprisoned in this building. He has been tortured and beaten, and he does not deserve this. Now, against my own personal interests and feelings for you dreamers, I will spare your lives. If you find the one that is hurting my boy and dispose of him, leave my pet alive, and perhaps I will be nice to you.
Okay, two things. Did you just ask us to fucking kill someone? And also, how are we supposed to come to you when we can't leave this place?
No response.
Okay, yeah, fuck him too. Okay, Jaden? Jay? Jaden?
Yeah.
This isn't a fucking prank. Jay, I'm sorry.
Good.
So now the question is, what the fuck do we do?
I'll forgive you if we get out of here alive.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
not killing another person, so we're not going to do whatever he just asked, because that's kind of, A, a crime, and B, against everything I stand for. And then he said release his pet, and I don't want to go down to the basement with whatever the hell that was described in those documents. So let's find another way out.
Why don't we check some of the rooms other than the cellar?
That sounds better. I mean, so Jack. First things first, Jack, fuck you for the plank. But secondly, you guys said you can't leave the outer bounds, right?
Yep. Force field or something.
Okay, so then checking the other rooms that aren't the fucking spooky as hell cellar where every person in every horror movie has died seems like a better idea if we do it in a group.
Alright. First, first things first, I really want to check out that bell tower. I think it has something to do with this.
Alright, is there a ladder on the outside, or do we need to go ahead and find one in here?
We need to find one in here.
Okay, so I'm going to guess... Didn't we see a stairway earlier?
That went down, didn't it?
I think so, yeah, you might be right. Well, maybe we can find one that goes up, I guess? It's the best way. I'm sorry, my brain's a little fucking boggled from
We
the
would look
horror,
around the room for some way to get to the bell tower.
basically,
All
yeah.
right. Okay, so you're walking through the church, and you're trying to find, opening up all the doors as you pass by, trying to find some kind of stairway or ladder or something to go up. And you're not really finding anything. But then the last door on the end of the left hallway, you finally find a ladder that just goes straight up.
Sure.
And as you guys are going up the ladder, you hear very clearly, very loudly, as if it is right next to you guys, a large church bell ringing 3 times.
By the way, Jay would say, "Well, Jaden, since none of this is real, how about you go first?"
All right, no problem.
Okay.
But good lord, that bell hurts.
Yeah, Jay.
I can't wait to see this magnificent bell once we
Yeah,
get up
I was
there.
about to
Aren't you guys excited?
I'm assuming there's no bell up there, is there?
There is no fucking bell, you dumbasses.
God fucking damn.
Not you,
Why is
I guess.
Why is it? Ah, jeez,
It's okay, it's just a prank.
good lord. What if I got us into?
Why are you being such a dick?
Because, fucko, we're about to die, and you're calling it a prank. I don't deal well with dumbasses.
First of all, I don't know how you expect to explain this any other way than it being a prank. This sort of stuff isn't real. Second of all, we didn't ask you to follow us. You came of your own free will. So I don't understand why you're getting upset at us.
That's because,
Okay,
as I said, you're a dumbass.
both of y'all, take a breath. Jay, you're good. You're right. My bad. Didn't mean to lead us into this fucking horror show. Jaden, sure, there's a thing in science we call the realm of the unknown, and science can't prove supernatural and even test it. So for all we fucking know, it could be here. So let's operate under the assumption that it might be that and try to save our asses, okay? Does that sound good to everyone?
Jaden's gonna take out
whatever
his
you
camera.
Because after all, you're the smart one here.
Fuck you too, Jack. We'll talk about this
I'm not-
afterwards. Love you still, man. But holy shit.
Jaden's gonna take out his camera. Is there anything worth taking a picture of in here? Any sort of mood setting things, creepy photos, something that would, look nice.
In the bell tower room?
Yeah, in the bell tower room.
So first off, I should tell you, there is no bell. There is a burnt out candle in the middle of the room. And the 3 of you do not see a bell.
I have a question.
Three, 4 of us.
Candle as in wax on the floor or burnt out candles in half used?
Burnt out candle as in it's like half used candle.
Okay.
That's
How about we
that's
use
somebody put the flame out. Jaden, before you do anything, Jaden, when you came up into the bell tower, you didn't see a bell, but the longer you've been in this room, you started to see this almost transparent outline of a large brass bell in the center of the room.
Hey, wait, guys.
It's clear that they don't see it as they keep on walking right through it.
Do you guys not see that right there?
See the
See what?
candle?
No, not the candle. The bell. The outline of the bell.
What bell? There's no
There
bell.
is-
Right here.
Are you
Look.
still saying that nothing's going on and there's... Dude.
I'm gonna touch the outline of the bell.
Your hand passes right through it.
Oh. No, I swear there's a bell right here. At least the outline.
Jay would look at James and Jack and say, "Oh, now it makes sense why he doesn't believe us. He's crazy."
Okay, first things first. Jaden, can you come here real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, Jay, can I borrow your phone real quickly for the flashlight?
Sure.
I'm gonna check and make sure.
Wait, don't do that. Hold on.
No. It's hey,
Jaden's gonna
Jaden.
candle. No, I'm gonna pick up the candle. Don't use your phone light. We don't know how long we'll be in here. Use this.
No. Okay, just thank you, Jay. I'm gonna turn on the flashlight and shine it into his eyes and check to make sure he doesn't have a concussion or anything.
You don't
Get that-
see. I won't make you roll for that, because you are, a med student, and it's very easy to tell, signs of concussion. No signs. He seems perfectly healthy
Okay.
in terms
Or
of
you
nerve
do-
supplies.
Look here. Let's do this. I'm gonna turn around and snap a picture of the bell.
All right. Do you want to roll for photography, or do you want to just have me do it?
It's your call. What do you think I should do?
It's up. No, it's up to you.
What? Huh? I don't know either way, but I think it's fun to roll, so I'm gonna roll. 73. So that's a failure.
You take a photo. Of you go to take a photo, and as you click, you see camera roll full.
God dang. Oh, wait a minute. You said you got a hard drive copy of those documents earlier?
Yeah.
Okay, I can just delete the photos from earlier from the monitor I took pictures of. I'm gonna delete those photos and try again.
All right. Try again. Then
Hard
there we
success.
are. So you manage to clear some space, and you take a photo of the bell tower with all of them in it, and you pass the camera around as they look at the photo. And from what you guys see, is you see all of you, well, minus Jaden, standing in this bell tower, and a large, clear as day, opaque brass bell.
What did I tell you? There's a bell there.
Okay, Jaden.
Uh,
No. I got this, Jay. Trust me, Jaden. One, you're not suffering from a concussion, so that's good news. Two, remember earlier with those robes and the photo you took, how there was robes in the photo but not on the hooks? Yeah, that's this. Because look, if you see, and he's waving his hand through where the bell should be, if you see, there's not a physical object here at all.
Hold on. It's easier to see in the photo than it is to see in real life.
It's easier to see.
Jaden?
No, it's easier. To see
Jay
in the
would
photo
just
than it
look
is-
at the others slack-jawed, like
Jaden?
he's actually
Look,
crazy.
Look, okay,
Have
no,
you
no,
never
no, no.
seen one of those? No, I know what you're trying to do. Have you not seen one of those little mirror toys that does a 3D image? This is probably something like that.
Jaden, I'm gonna walk right through where the bell should be. Do you see where I'm standing? Now take a photo of me, okay?
All right. I don't have much space left, so just
It's fine.
keep
Take a
warning
photo
me
and
that.
delete it.
You won't have to roll for this one.
Okay, I'll take a photo.
You take a photo, and you see the bell, and you see James, but you only see the part of him, like his legs, that are not inside of the bell.
Okay. So now look, I'm
And
gonna walk.
all of you, please roll listen.
Oh, God damn it.
Dream success.
Hard success.
Nice.
Ooh,
Hmm.
makes sense for Jaden to get the critical failure.
And Jack,
Yes.
Make a listen.
Roll.
could you roll listen?
Oh, I'm supposed to roll listen. Sorry. Got to working on something here in real life.
You are a bit quiet too, Jake.
All right.
Holy crap! Of course, Jack, who's sitting off to the back, just watching you all act like idiots and going, you could
We
ask
had-
the psychology student if the guy's crazy.
Oh,
or
James.
not.
James already did. James already said, Jack, this is your forte, but he just wanted to make sure the guy
Yeah.
didn't have a concussion.
Kind of an AFK.
Yeah, well, hey, the nice thing is we
So-
have 2 extreme successes and 1 hard success. Listen.
So all of you, well, except for Jaden, as you guys are arguing and talking about whether or not there is actually a bell, you hear footsteps in the grass, very quick, coming from behind the church, and you hear a door open and slam shut.
Could I try to look as quickly as possible since I got an
Yes.
extreme success?
Yes, you go to look and you see right at the end of it, you see this cellar door slamming shut.
Hmm.
Well,
Okay, did y'all hear that too, or am I going crazy?
no, there was someone down there. He went in the cellar. Or maybe it's a fucking ghost. I don't know anymore.
You know what?
Jaden, you don't believe in any of this. How about you go in the cellar?
Yeah, Jaden, do you... Okay, quick question. What's the photo show about where I'm standing?
Yeah, take a look.
I'm gonna reach my hand across where the bell would be in the photo and hold the camera roll, or the camera
Okay.
looking at it while my arm is through where the bell would be.
Okay.
Okay, now take a look at this photo, take a look at me, take a look at my hand, and he's moving it back and forth through where the bell should be. Now, do you see the discrepancies between that?
Well, if you mean like it doesn't show it live.
Oh, no, I know. I'm just saying, like, he's doing...
Jay would say, all right, let's try this. He would pull out his iPhone and start taking a video,
Okay.
and he would go through the bell.
Okay.
Ooh, smart.
You don't see a bell on your phone.
Jay would then hold out the video to Jaden and say, man, that's a really weird frequency, huh?
Oh no, you're actually using the wrong camera for that. Mine's professional. I wouldn't be surprised if an iPhone didn't pick it up.
Jay goes down the ladder.
Jaden, does your camera have video by chance?
Does my camera have video? I would say no, but I'll leave it up to the
Still
DM. or
camera
GM.
in 2010?
Oh, I'm not using like a camera. I'm using a
Are
professional
you using like a
camera.
Canon? Yeah, Canons have video.
Yeah.
All
Pretty
right.
much all cameras have video.
Yeah, I have video. It's not really what I'm good
No,
at.
okay,
but it does-
may I see the camera?
Yeah, sure. Just be careful with it.
I will,
It's
I
an expensive-
promise. He says as he yeets it off the belt. No, I'm just kidding.
Which,
I'll go ahead and start a video as I walk through the bell and see how it... So I'll walk through the bell. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing he just did, but on a professional camera, right?
Make a photography roll.
Oh, shit. What is my base photography?
Base photography, I believe, is 5.
I'm making a credit rating roll. Oh, no, I'm just going to make a fucking a prize roll because my prize is a 5. Yeah, no.
how about you have the photographer do it?
Oh, I will. Okay, so I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna look at the
Well,
video.
he's the one who's doing it, so.
I'm
he's
gonna
gotta
look
roll.
at the video. I'm assuming it's a horrible video.
So you're taking the video, but you notice that as you walk towards the bell that you clearly see in the video, where in real life you know you were walking right through it, the video stops and jumps to where you're walking out of it.
I'm gonna walk back and show him this. Okay, so you see, here I am, meandering my way through, and oh, there goes the video. What happened to it? Because I'm not walking through a fucking bell.
That might actually be a camera glitch. I saw you holding it wrong.
Okay,
You're
you do it then.
not-
Here, you do it. You walk through, you video. There's not a bell there. How am I walking through something that is technically there?
All right. All right, but I told you, video's not my specialty. It's photography.
It's
I'll his video and try it again. What would you like me to roll? Should I roll anything?
This will be the last roll that you guys make regarding this bell.
Yeah, at this point, Jay's fine just feeding Jaden to the monster.
oh no.
Make a photography roll, and this will be the last roll that you guys make regarding this bell.
Fail.
How do I do a bell roll?
The same thing happens. The video jumps and stops as if you had stopped the video and then started it back up again as you left the bell.
Yeah, it's like I said, I'm not that good at video.
Okay, I give up. I'm going downstairs. I'm gonna go check the other rooms. You do whatever the. God damn it. He's just gonna walk
It's
downstairs.
okay. It's just a prank. The monster won't need him. Just leave him.
I can't
I'm gonna
leave him. Is the thing.
So, Chaz,
Yep.
well, they're all being idiots and going up nuts over this bell. Have we done checked out the candle and everything?
Yeah.
That's what I tried to say earlier. I wanted to light the candle.
You have not lit the candle, but you have looked at it, and it looks like a regular wax candle. A red wax candle.
And is it still sitting there?
I picked it up.
So
Well,
while
I mean,
they're all doing all of this, and they're all concentrated on the bell, Jack's gonna just roll his eyes and mumble to himself, "Oh, already almost died like 3 times today. So, I'm gonna light the candle.
you light the candle.
I'm gonna light the
He
candle.
lights the candle.
While they're
Alright.
all being idiots and
You light the
talking to
candle,
themselves,
and the
not
flame flickers to life. Black.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, jeez. Oh, good lord.
Dog.
Oh, hey, I've seen this
And then
before.
immediately goes out.
Hey, I've seen this before. This is something in chemistry class. It's Chaz, could I try and roll a chemistry check to see if I know what this reaction is?
You could, but if you don't have a set skill for it, that is a 1% roll.
Oh, I do.
Okay.
I'm actually surprisingly good at chemistry.
Are you? That's about what you
Wow,
should be
you're
rolling as this
genius.
character.
Hey, okay. Jaden, I'm a med student. I know chemical reactions. There is blue, green, violet, various other colors. None of them produce a black flame like that.
I mean, it's not impossible. I haven't seen it before, but I wouldn't doubt that it's a thing.
Jay would just call up and say, "Give up on him. He's a lost cause."
Are you 3 quite done freaking out over this bell?
I've already gone downstairs.
Okay, wait.
I'm gonna go back to joining Jay,
Question.
and I'm gonna walk around the tower, and I'm gonna go to the entrance of the basement.
Jack,
no.
don't you fucking dare. 1 second, I have an idea.
I'm gonna
Chaz,
look at it. I'm gonna look at James and go, "What do you fucking care? You've damn near got me killed twice today."
I don't
I'm
want
gonna
you
go ahead
dead.
and start walking down.
You're the closest. No, hey, don't you fucking dare.
Okay, so what's going on?
I'm walking down into the basement.
I'm trying to take
Okay.
the candle and I'm picking it up and trying to take it.
Just
Hold on. Jay would stand in front of him and say, "Hold on.
Thank you, Jay.
Look,
You've
I
been acting
appreciate
kind
you
of
trying
weird."
to be smart about this. I really do. Okay, I appreciate you trying to be smart about this, and you all going nuts over the bell and all that. It's obvious something's going on.
Yes.
Spooky voice talking to us says, "Go figure this out." We've been to every other place of this building, have we not?
We have
And
not.
as far as we know, everything happened in the basement. So even if it's actual something strange and something more than just a bunch of kids playing a prank on us, it has to do something with the basement. Happens in every horror movie. And on the off chance that it is a bunch of kids playing a prank, we're gonna get through the frickin' prank if we just go into the damned basement. It's where they're wanting us to go. It's the creepy part of the play of this whole area. It's the one place we
don't-
don't want to go. Where do you
Hold-
think the answers lie?
hold
In the,
the
one
fucking
place
phone.
we don't want to go.
Hey, Chaz,
It's how it happens in every damned horror movie.
You know I don't think this is a prank. I've been having the dreams. I also know
Oh,
that if we are going down there, we need a fucking weapon or something. Let me look around for a bit. Don't
I
just
have this.
run in with no
You have-
strategy.
I'm gonna open my phone, and I'm gonna set a timer for 10 minutes.
Hey, Chaz.
Stop looking. I'm done playing these games with you people. And I'm done playing these games with James right now.
Hey, Chaz, while they're
Hurry up,
talking,
or I'm going down by myself.
Fine. I'll go look. If he goes in and dies, I tried.
yeah, Chaz,
Yeah.
while they're talking, I want to go ahead and try and take the candle.
I mean, yeah, you can take. It's a candle.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it with me, and I'm gonna go down and talk to Jake. Or Jack, sorry,
Okay.
shit.
Put that in your inventory. Red candle.
Red candle. Good to know, good to know.
You guys do realize I have a gun, right?
Can I see that, please?
No.
How did they let a mentally unstable person get a gun?
Yeah, I think it'd be best if you gave it to one of us.
I'm not giving you my gun.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna walk down. I'm gonna climb down after taking the. I have the candle with me. Okay, Jack, fuck. Damn it. We have so many J names. Okay, Jack.
I Jake.
Okay, Jack.
It's James.
Don't be a dumbass. You know I still love you.
Been several times this evening.
Yes, don't do what I did. You know I still love you. You know we're good. But at the same time, we've both been dumbasses tonight. And let's try not to do that. You need to get back to your sister Zoe. And I need to get back to school.
James, I don't know what you expect me to say in this point. I tried to tell you not to come down here and that we were saying don't come. James, I'm not even speaking with a stutter. Does that tell you how pissed off I am right now?
The only
I have saved you from falling into a pit. I have damn near fell in the pit myself today. Twice. And I can't leave this area. And because, why? Because me and the New Yorker both told you, called you and said, hey, maybe you shouldn't go down there. And you ignored us and came down here. And I had to come save your ass. Twice. So, James, I love you too. But you can pleasantly go fuck off and be a dumbass somewhere else. Because either I'm going to die or get out of here. In either case, at least I'm moving fucking forward in this situation. Compared to you guys running around in a damn circle.
Okay, two things.
Everything out.
One, I've only ever seen you not use a stutter when you had a shotgun out, which is terrifying. And two,
Exactly. So can you imagine what I'd be having in my hands right now if I had it?
yeah, and two, if you're going down there, I'm going down there with you.
I said I'd wait 10 minutes. But how long is left on the timer?
I'd say half the time has gone by.
Have I found anything?
Like to use as a weapon?
Anything like anything out of the ordinary. A weapon.
This entire place.
A like. I'm just looking around for anything we haven't already seen.
I mean, no, you've pretty much seen most of it. This whole place is kind of weird. I mean, the stuff you could use as weapons would be like the broken floorboards, some
Is there
rocks
anything
around
behind
here.
there's the pews, but we haven't looked at the place where the preacher would stand. Where,
pulpit?
the pulpit. What's over there?
The pulpit it's just a pulpit. There's nothing really there besides an old leather-bound book.
I would
That's
open
fucking creepy.
it. I mean, it could
word,
just be a Bible.
the wording is too faded for you to read. All you know is that it's a leather-bound book that is on a pulpit.
Throughout all the pages, the lettering is too faded.
It's way too faded. Very the bugs have gotten to it, so all the pages are brittle and half eaten. But it appears to have been used very frequently, as the leather has like almost like grooves where like somebody held it.
Do I see anything on the leather bound, on the leather binding or anything?
You don't see any kind of like symbol or words or anything. No, it appears to have been a blank leather-bound book.
Okay. I'll go ahead and put that away to inspect later.
Okay.
I'll just put spooky leather book.
Yeah.
All right. And I don't find any. So what about the stairs that lead to downstairs that are inside?
There are no stairs that lead downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
There
The
were
only
no stairs in general.
Right. The only stairs that would be leading downstairs is the cellar stairs that James and Jack are by.
All right. So there's nothing in here, and there wasn't anything with like the brooms or anything, or like the clothing area. There's nothing in there.
No, that
Like,
was just a broom.
Nothing in the pockets of the
A
robes
broom
or
is a
anything.
weapon, technically.
In the pockets, you do find a pair of spectacles.
I would put them on and look
God damn
around.
it.
And nothing seems different.
Oh, phew.
I'll go ahead and put that away.
Okay.
Spectacles.
If you take the broom as a weapon, a broom is definitely a weapon.
The spectacles don't quite fit you, but they don't really. That's really the only thing odd about it to you is that they don't fit me. But that's not really odd because they're not yours.
And I guess I'll take the broom with me. Would that still be brawl?
Let me see, because that technically would be counted as a club. Sorry about this.
He was at the club.
Don't you start with me. I don't know where the weapon stuff is in the book, so give me a second. I apologize. Club. That would be brawl, yes.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll take
And
the broom.
it'd be like a small club, so it'd be a D6 damage.
That's not bad.
All right.
Okay. But yes, you
Broom.
have found a club. A broom.
I'll just yeah. I'll try to break off the head. Or actually, a lot of brooms have removable heads. Can I remove the head?
Easily removable.
Okay. Then
Now you have
I'll
a
remove the head, and now it's just a
It's a stick.
stick
It's a
club.
stick.
I'll
Yeah.
put stick club.
It's a stick.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And I would return to the others and say, "This will have to do."
Alright.
Are we taking Jaden with us? If so, can he go
I
first?
want Jaden to go first.
Yeah, he
I
has
want
a
Jaden to go
gun.
first.
I don't want him to have a gun behind us.
Yes, I want him to go first.
Force.
I want him to go first, so
Force.
that if something happens, it happens to him,
I'm gonna.
and it'll be a really funny prank.
I'm gonna kind of stop them for a second. And go. Can I ask a stupid question?
I don't think anything is stupid right now.
I disagree.
Well,
I've
I don't think
seen
any.
some stupid
I don't think any
people.
question right now is stupid.
Why are we concerned about Jaden and walking behind us with the gun?
Because he's crazy.
I don't trust his. I haven't seen the guy use a gun, and the way he. I can go.
You know
in,
what?
I'm gonna kind of just look at him for a second. Having been around them, could I have enough information to make an actual educated guess on a psychology roll?
Chaz?
You'd be able to get a good, like, educated guess kind of thing. I mean, it wouldn't be, like, as good as if you actually, like, sat down with him, but you'd be able to get a fair, like, assumption kind of thing, which is better than most since you are a psychology student.
Or are you?
I'm gonna
You
push
want to
it.
push it? Okay.
Push it how?
I'm gonna walk up to him and go, Jaden, given the choice, would you shoot me, James, Jay, or a big scary monster?
Or yourself.
Or yourself?
Jeez, no. Okay.
Shut up, James.
In a hypothetical scenario, and assuming the monster was real and not some boogeyman,
Goddamn.
I would shoot the monster.
Can I say that's my push?
Go for it.
Extreme success.
I'm gonna look back at them and go, he's not crazy and he's not going to kill us.
He seems fairly quirky, but
Now I
nah,
might
not crazy.
puke before the night's
Okay,
over with.
okay, not
Let's go.
not worried about Jaden. Have you used that before?
I'm sorry, my audio cut out. Did you guys ask me a
I
question?
did. Jaden, have you used that gun before?
I'm no expert, but I'm pretty proficient. I have had to use it a couple of times.
Okay, good. Yeah.
You realize he's from New York, right?
Just being
So
sure.
far.
So then the question is, who
No,
goes
I'm
first?
saying that as he owns a firearm and he's from New York. You do realize they have stricter gun laws in New York than they do in Illinois, right?
Yeah. Then the question is, who goes
You have to
first?
be proficient and you have to also
Jaden.
be able to prove a reason for the firearm. He's probably much better at it than I am with a shotgun.
Jaden should go first so that he can have a good shot, and also, whether or not he's crazy, he refuses to accept the truth. So,
I mean, if it wasn't for the things I've seen tonight, I would be with him.
Same here, but
And I'm going
we've
to kind
yes,
of wave
seen the
my hand
things.
going,
look,
let's go
Jack,
on, boys.
the difference is you've seen it and heard it, he's seen it and heard it, and you actually listened. He didn't. That's the difference.
I was
So he
even
goes
skeptical
first.
beforehand. Then I saw shit. And I don't even fucking know anymore.
I didn't believe any of this until I saw it either. That's why him seeing it and not believing it is making me want him to go first.
Okay.
Anyways, we're talking about this far
Let's
too
just,
much.
yeah, let's just see what order we end up in, I guess.
Make the girls happy and go first. I'll be right behind you.
I'll be right with you, Jack.
You're being real rude to someone who saved your life earlier.
Alright, so you guys are heading down the stairs.
Yes.
All right, let's go. I would like to have my gun on safety for now
Okay.
because if it's just a bunch of pranksters. I don't want to kill them. I'm mostly using
You
it.
don't want to accidentally shoot the gun and everything.
That's
Okay.
actually smart, not gonna lie.
Okay, so when you go down the stairs, it goes down for a little longer than you expect. Goes deeper, not enough where it's like holy crap, but enough to where you just start to question like this shouldn't really go this far.
Enough for our legs burn.
But as you get closer to the bottom, you start hearing heavy breathing, as if someone is down there, and and they are injured and having trouble breathing.
Can I roll, or not, I guess I don't ask. Can I determine if that's human or not?
You wouldn't need to. I mean, yeah, I guess you could roll for it.
I would also like
Do you
to.
want me to
Would that be
do
listen?
anatomy or medicine?
Medicine.
Oof.
Should I roll listen?
You could roll, because you're trying to, tell if it's human or not.
Yeah, I sent you a message, by the way.
Yeah. Make your roll.
I'm gonna push that. And I'm gonna do that because as James hears this noise, he's gonna actually kind of slow down and more or less try and focus his hearing on the breathing and trying to
Kind of
through
like
the
stop the whole group and be
exhaustion.
like, "Hey guys."
Yeah, trying to through the exhaustion remember his school.
Okay, go for it.
Come on. Hey, that's much
Okay.
better.
So both of you're listening intently. You're listening to the way it sounds. You're kind of discerning what you know, from what you're hearing, and it is human. It is very human. You can kind of almost hear like someone like kind of saying almost a prayer under their breath, and they sound very much in pain. But finally you get to the bottom, and the stairs end just as the diary entry in the computer said that they would, into a room that looks very much like a dungeon. And sitting almost like he'd been thrown against the wall right by the entryway is a man that looks very homeless, wearing a jacket and shorts, ripped up terribly as if he'd been attacked. He's clearly having trouble breathing, sitting in what looks to and appears to be a pool of his own blood, and and with his right arm he's grabbing the left side of his torso.
Yeah, James is gonna go ahead and. I'm assuming he's wearing a longer sleeve shirt, so he's gonna go ahead and try and tear off one of his sleeves so he can go ahead and use it as a bandage of some sort. And he's gonna slide over to the guy and just,
Okay.
hey, what's your name?
Hold on.
Oh shit! God damn it.
Hold on, I wasn't done.
Oh no.
On the other end of the room, chained to two pillars on either side of the walls, and standing almost spread eagle in the middle of the room, is a creature of sorts. It looks like a cross between a bear, a wild dog, and a human. It stands on its two hind legs and looks almost anthropomorphic, with a long gray snout, and it is covered from head to toe in gray fur matted down. Its eyes are bloodshot, and it's staring at all of you with extreme bloodlust. You can almost feel it like emanating from the creature. And around its snout, the fur is clamped together and dripping a dark, thick, red liquid. It appears to be chewing on something, and you watch it, a chunk of what it is chewing fall out of its mouth, and you see a hand covered in blood with bite marks on the wrist.
Okay, I believe you now.
And as you bend down to help this man, before you can even get a word in, you see that his left arm is missing.
Yeah.
Grab
he
him
is
and go.
just barely
Grab him and
conscious.
go.
Okay, no, hold on.
I'm
Hey, no.
immediately gonna just kind of like lower Jaden's gun, put my hand on the gun, like the top of the gun, and just start lowering it down.
Oh no, I'm already starting to keep going for the exit. You don't even have time for that.
Okay, Jaden, grabbing
Jay is behind you and would stop
grabbing
you.
and going is not a good plan when a man is missing an arm. Okay, sir, can you hear me? Are you hello?
The man, he is just on the fringe of consciousness, but his eyes are alert and frantic, but he barely notices you, doesn't even acknowledge any of you. His eyes are trained on this creature on the wall. Absolute fear you see in his eyes.
I want to listen to the prayer he was reciting, or is reciting.
And as he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up his arm and try to stem the bleeding a bit.
Okay, make a like a first aid or
yeah.
medicine roll for that. And with that listen roll, okay, so yeah, you definitely are able to not stop the bleeding altogether, but kind of slow it down.
Mm-hmm.
But Jay, you are listening in, and he doesn't appear to be saying a prayer. And as you are listening in, he suddenly kind of almost notices you, kind of like leaning in, trying to hear the whispers that he's saying. And his eyes immediately, he just looks right over to you. You need to help me. This voice, it's in my head. It's speaking to me in my head. It says things that I've done that nobody else knows. You gotta help me.
Okay, hey, sir.
It's calling me names. It's saying some school won't come to me. It's,
Sir,
God, it knows
breathe.
things that I don't
Hey,
know.
sir.
This place, I should have never.
I am going to attempt to charm him and say, "Look at me. Look at me. Calm down. Calm down.
Chaz,
Look at
while
me.
he's doing that,
Focus on me."
I'm trying to get past Jay.
You're gonna what?
While he's doing that, I'm trying to get past Jay.
Okay.
Jaden doesn't want to be here.
Okay. As you're trying to calm him down and speak to him, he's not even listening to you. He's just keeping on rambling. He just continues on. Just, I should have never come here. This place is cursed. I should have just gone straight to Arkham. That's the only safe place for me. They'll just keep coming after me until I go there. They'll never stop. I don't know what I was thinking. I have no skills.
I'm going to try and
I'm just a
like.
college student.
So should I not even try charm?
No, you can try. You can
Okay.
try any way you know to try to charm him down.
This is gonna be weird, but can I use medicine and the training we would a med student would have for calming down a frantic patient to try and help as well?
You can try.
Would that be medicine?
Yes.
Wonderful. Aha! Hey, sir, look at me. My name is James Reinhardt. I'm currently a med student, and we're gonna help you, okay? You have a psychology student here as well. We can help. We just need you to breathe, and you have lost a lot of blood, so we need you to breathe and focus on us, okay? If you feel like you're starting to doze off, try whatever you can to stay awake.
Also, Chaz, am I able to push by Jay?
Jay. Well, are you guys trying to stop him?
I am not.
Kind of thing, like. Because if
Not
they're not
anymore.
trying, then you don't have to. You don't have to do anything. You just can leave.
I mean, he's not gonna get far. Whatever.
But first, James, as you're trying to do the try to calm him down and everything, he reaches out with his good arm and just grabs your shirt and pulls you in. You, I I I, I was told the voice. It said that some group of people would come. That they called them
I lean in.
dreamers. He said that they would come and kill me. Please tell me you aren't them.
No, we're not them.
I lean in and whisper to him.
Okay.
Oh, good lord, that's gonna make it worse.
You start. The rest of you don't know what he's saying to him. You just see that he kind of puts his head next to the guy's head and starts saying something, starts whispering to him, and you see the guy's eyes start to calm, and he starts to slowly lean back and fall asleep.
Hey, no. Keep him awake. Keep him awake.
Hey, Chaz.
Yes.
You said this loud enough that Jack could hear him, right?
What the man? All of his babbling?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
gonna
Everything that this man has said, you guys have all been able to hear.
And you said the creature is chained to the wall?
It is chained to the wall, but as you guys are focusing on this man and you are staring at this creature, you see as it is finished chewing whatever it was chewing on, and it is now kind of leaning forward, almost trying to like rip the chains off of the pillars to get to you guys.
I'm gonna just look at, without breaking contact from the creature, I'm just going to tell James and Jay, step away from the man. Step away from the man and go back to the staircase.
And before you guys can do anything, you hear that same ethereal voice in your head. It's time. Make your choice.
I know what I'm doing. I'm just waiting to see if the two of them will listen to me
Okay,
for once.
And
Jack.
all of you hear that voice.
Jack.
Jack? There's one last thing I want to do. Before I leave this general area, not, the woods, I would like to snap a picture of the thing.
Okay.
Of what
you-
thing?
The
That's a way to
thing.
piss off a creature.
So before you leave the cellar, you say you do that?
Yes. Make a roll.
Also, I would attempt to wake him up. Hopefully he'll be a bit calmer now.
Yeah, I'm trying to do the same.
I'm again going to just repeat my phrase.
You
Walk
go
away from the man and go back to the staircase.
Jack.
He didn't
Do
leave you to
this
die. I'm not leaving him
Yeah,
to
now.
die.
Jack,
Do this now.
Jack.
So you
Let me say one thing. The man is missing a fucking arm, and he's
I know
bleeding.
he's missing an arm. Well, he's not missing an arm. I know exactly where his arm is. Think about this for one damned second. I know you're smarter than this.
I'm taking him with me if I go to the staircase, okay?
Don't touch him.
Little late for that.
Okay. You and I both know what oath you've taken. I'm not telling you to abandon the man to death. I am saying for your safety to keep the man alive, walk away from the man.
Why?
Right now, James.
Stop being weird and tell us why we should.
Thank you.
Think about it. There are just metal chains holding this creature back that he is quickly starting to break. And
you don't notice any breaking.
pissing it off. I know, I'm lying through
Yeah,
my
okay,
teeth
okay.
right now. You're clearly pissing the creature off.
Did someone say a psychology roll?
Okay, Jaden, you take your photo and start heading towards the. I mean, you just all you know is because of the kind
While
of
he's
tenacity
leaving,
of
I
the
would tell
situation.
him. While
you
he's
just-
leaving, I would tell him, "Give me the gun."
You just take your photo and start making your run for it. You don't even look at the photo. You don't even check anything. You just take it and move.
Exactly.
Before he leaves the cellar, I would tell him. I would stop him and say, "Give me the gun if you're gonna run."
Sorry about that real life thing. You have your broom handle.
I will hit him.
I
You're
will
gonna
shoot
hit
you.
him.
Yes, I will.
Jeez,
You got.
God damn it, guys.
He's gonna run away, leave us behind, and take the gun with him after all that we did.
Like a fucking bitch.
I fail.
You fail. So he goes to swing at you, and he's just so angry at you right now that he just swings above your head and it misses.
Would have helped you if you weren't such a dick.
And I'm gonna run out.
God damn it.
Really?
Okay.
Okay, both
I'm
of you.
gonna kill him.
Hey, no. Jaden, Jay,
I'm
pause for
gone.
a fucking moment, you
He ran.
dumbasses. We have to help a person who is bleeding to fucking death.
I would grab the person and say, "Help me carry him."
Good,
The
thank you.
guy is coming to in your arms, and he's sobbing, like sobbing, but
So,
he is
What I
clearly he
did
is
to
less
calm him
frantic. But
down? Okay, he's less.
he is not frantic, but he is now just on. He's just
Also,
crying, and he is terrified.
as we leave, I'm gonna, while talking to the man, I want to get a good glimpse at the creature.
Okay, and as you look over at him, you notice that while you guys have been arguing, cracks have been appearing in the pillars of where the chains are hooked to the pillar. As you notice, the creature is straining against these chains as hard as he can, and you notice that the pillars are getting more and more cracked, and they look like they're on the verge of breaking. But at the same time, you also see at the roof right above the creature, that is also cracking as the pillar supports are getting slowly more destroyed.
Jack, if you stay here, the roof is gonna fucking collapse on you. Come on.
Are you gonna help me carry the guy?
I'm helping you carry him, yes.
All right, let's go.
I'm gonna get, as soon as we get him out, I'm going back down for Jack. Alright, so, Jay, go ahead and keep pressure right on here. Make sure this bleeding at least is somewhat stemmed. I'm going to go get my dumbass friend.
At this point, can I do something while they've left me in the room with the creature?
Yeah.
When they leave the room and I have stayed still the entire time, not helping the man, how does the creature react to my singular presence in the room?
Oh, it is still out for blood. There's absolutely no change.
Start trying to ease the creature's. Like, I'm gonna start trying to calm it down.
Oh, good lord.
I'm gonna start
Did
trying
you
to
know
calm
your friend was a Satanist?
Calm down. You're clearly intelligent. Calm down.
Make a persuasion roll.
Persuasion?
Yes. You're not trying to charm him, you're not trying to deceive him, and you're not trying to
Are y'all rolling in
intimidate
roll
him,
20?
so
Because
you're...
I don't see any of the rolls.
Yeah, they're rolling.
I accidentally rolled whispered to keeper.
Are you
Yeah, he
whispering,
did.
Jake? Because I don't see yours.
No, I haven't rolled yet.
Okay.
I'm trying to find persuasion in my list of
Oh yeah, it's far right column.
persuade.
Ooh, close.
So you're talking to him and trying to calm him down, and you're being very calm yourself because that's the best way to calm down someone who's not calm. And as you're talking to him, you notice that he is not changing, and you notice that the chain on one of his arms, the shackle is starting to bend, and it looks like it's almost on its breaking limit, as he is just straining against it,
Would I be
trying
able
to get after you.
to get back down now?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up behind. Okay, Jack.
Do I remember the exact words that the voice said? Was either we side with it and it will let us go.
And we have to figure out what's the pet. We have to figure out who's hurting the pet and dispose of them.
And I
It
figured
said it said leave my pet alive, and I might let you live.
and if we go against it, there's
Then he will make your. He said, I will make your life very, very difficult.
and it says the school has yet to come for us.
And it's a very. And he said okay about that. He said, I see the school has not come to you yet. Odd, they should have collected you years ago. It's a miracle you've all survived this long.
Okay, that's what. Okay, now I'm just double checking my knowledge base here.
Mm-hmm. And then he said, come join me, be a member of my army. Who needs a life with the humans when you can rule a world?
So wait, that monster thingy, it doesn't look injured, right?
It does not look injured at all.
How? Then maybe the person is the pet, but the person also said that the voice said that we were coming to kill him.
Okay. Jack.
Out of game.
I'm gonna put my hands on his shoulders and just try to start pulling him back away. The roof is gonna collapse. Let's not be here when it does. One near-death experience is enough for the both of us to share.
As you guys are talking, the roof is cracking more and more, and a piece of the roof falls right in front of you guys as the cracks are heading more and spreading throughout the entire ceiling.
See? Let's go.
I'm gonna look at the creature and go one more time and go, calm down, or you're going to kill yourself.
Jack, let's get the
Calm
fuck out of here.
down. Please. Calm yourself. You are clearly an intelligent creature. Calm down.
I'm gonna try and pull Jack back to the stairs.
I'm not willingly going.
Okay,
there.
make a strength roll, both of you.
Chaz, I also sent you a
Yeah,
message.
yeet. Hell yeah.
Oh, both of, oh no, both of you succeeded.
Oh. I forget what happens when you do that.
It's tough because it was both the same level of success.
And yeah, it's both 11 from our...
Maybe you roll again and see who gets the better roll this time.
Okay, but we gotta be quick.
Go.
Alright,
I technically
James.
got better, yeah.
Hey, James. Yeah.
James, you managed to drag him to the... You managed to get enough to where you drag him to the entrance of the room, and you get right into the stairwell as the entire cellar room collapses in on itself, and you just hear a slight howl and then silence.
Jack, what happened to a 1 year death experience being enough for you?
And that's where we're going to take a quick intermission. If you could put
Yeah,
us on intermission, we'll be.
Oh no,
Something's up with
Jack!
that.
Yeah, I'm gonna transfer us to intermission. Ladies
Okay,
and gentlemen,
we can talk about this during
we will
break.
be right back as we go ahead and regain a little bit of our sanity. Ladies and gentlemen, we have talked to our onboard shrink, and it's been very helpful. So we will go ahead and continue. We will be starting to recontinue our stream. With that being said, again, a viewer discretion is advised for graphic language and harsh content, especially under our wonderful, wonderful DM. With that being said, welcome back and pray for our sanity. Alright, I think we had left off where the cellar almost collapsed on the dumbass Jack.
Oh, tell me, how does it make you feel? Oh wait, I'm not the onboard shrink anymore. Okay. I think Jack at this point is just still staring blankly at the rubble.
So Jack, like almost like pretty much like 5 inches in front of you, there is just heavy dirt, cement, stone, all sort like just rubble in front of you. You are right in front
Hey, Jack.
of the entrance.
Jack, are you alright? You okay?
Just a second later, and you would have been crushed.
You okay, man?
I think Jack's just quiet at this point. Like he's staring, processing, and thinking.
Alright.
Okay.
James is gonna go ahead and, as Jack does this, put the fingers between his face and.
Okay.
Hey.
As you guys are doing that, Jay, you
Yeah.
were wanting to get a little more info from this man.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him while the others are doing whatever they're
Okay.
doing.
Okay. He seems to have calmed down enough to where he could probably hold a conversation.
Alright. I would ask him, look, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just some guy from New York. I don't know what's going on. Can you please tell me what's going on from your perspective?
I don't know.
Hey. Eyes. Look at me in the eyes. You're good. We're good.
I've been here for so long. Just me and that thing. I couldn't take it anymore. I went down there to try and kill that thing, but it cannot be killed. Nothing I did to it did anything. I even thought about going and getting a fucking gun, but I can't go back into society. I've been gone too long, and they're still looking for me probably, and I don't know what to do.
Look. What are dreamers?
I don't know, man. I've just been hearing about them from some voice in my head. I think I'm going crazy or something.
Crazy? I've been hearing the same thing. We're good. You're good. We're gonna make it through this. But in order to do so, you gotta be okay? You gotta be on the level.
I'll do my best, man.
Okay. So, that thing's been following you since you were back in the place and you got blamed for the death.
Oh no. This thing is different. This thing was already here when I got here.
So it's the same type of thing, but it's a different one of them?
I think so, but I don't know what it is.
Well, first things first, I'm Jay, and he would hold out his hand to shake.
He doesn't reach forward, but he looks at you.
I would hold out the hand that he has one of, by the way.
Right. He doesn't reach out towards you at all. Just looks at you and just Dante.
Okay. So Dante, you've been followed by these things. That voice has been talking to you. We've been hearing that too. But only issue is, whatever this voice is, it's keeping us here. I don't know if it still is since the thing is down there. I don't know. But it's been keeping us here, and it wanted us to hurt you and save that thing. I'm not gonna fucking do that. So we're gonna have to work together.
Okay.
Guess what? If it needed our help, it can't kill you alone. It needs us. You see what I mean?
I need I need to get out of here.
Yeah.
I need to go. I need to get to Arkham.
Mm-hmm. We both do. I don't know what Arkham is, but we both need to get out of here.
Arkham, Massachusetts. Man, I got this letter, and he pulls out this old, faded, crumpled up letter. They said they would help me. They said they would explain everything. They said it was the only safe place, and I just needed to go to Arkham.
I would look at the letter.
And I look at it, it looks like some sort of standard, like you've seen this kind of, or not. I don't think you. It's a college acceptance letter,
Oh shit.
and
Jay would smirk and say, "Couldn't this be that school the fucking voice was talking about?"
that's what I don't know, but I don't
Okay.
I don't know, man.
We're cool. All right. Here. And I would like pull his arm over my shoulder, and and I would say, "We're gonna stand up, okay? Ready?
Okay.
Which arm?
3, 2, 1." And I would stand up with him.
Oh.
You got this? You got this.
Okay. All right, and you guys start heading where?
First things first, I am going to see if we can exit the area around the church.
Okay. At the same time, James and Jack, are you guys heading up the stairs?
I think at this point, James might be dragging Jack
Not
up, but
yet, no.
a private message of what I think's going on through Jack's head right now.
So you guys are kind of sticking to being on the stairs still?
Yeah, Jack is snapping his finger in front of James. Or shit, flip that. James is snapping his fingers in front of Jack's eyes.
As you're doing that, he looks at you, but his eyes are a little, not vacant, but distant.
James.
Like he's there, but at the same time, it's like he's kind of checked out a little.
Jack, can you hear me?
I'm here.
Okay. 2 things. 1, you're welcome. 2, let's get the fuck out of here.
And Jay and Jaden, as you guys are trying to head towards where you remember town being,
I don't. I'm not with Jaden. Jaden ran off.
I don't know where. Where are you?
Jade is somewhere.
As you guys, tell me when they get outside the, tell me when they get outside like the cellar, and I'll tell you what.
Well, Jay has been outside the cellar.
Okay, as you go outside the cellar, you can see that Jaden actually is facing towards the cellar, sort of sitting crisscross applesauce, and he's sort of shaking. You can see that the glasses are sort of quivering on his face, and you see that he's looking down at the sort of place where you look at the photos on the camera, and you see that he's breathing pretty raggedly, and he's currently staring at the photo that he took of the beast downstairs.
The photo that you took of the beast, you're looking at it, but there was a camera error. And all you get is kind of like a picture of white noise. But Jay, as you just trudge right past,
Yeah, I would just say,
um,
one hell of a prank, huh? And walk by.
and are you heading towards town, or are you just heading
Towards
out?
the way that we came from.
Okay, so towards town.
Yeah.
You feel a little resistance as you start walking, and then it goes away, and you start walking down the trail towards town.
We can leave. We can get out of here.
But as you exit the confines, the borders of this this clearing, you feel a sharp, quick pain, like somebody just punched you in the brain almost. You feel it like in your mind. You feel this sharp pain, very quick, and you just hear that voice. No, no, you made the wrong decision.
Didn't give much of a choice. I wasn't gonna die in there for your stupid monster.
And you head back to town.
Yep. Is it
And the
just me that feels that, or everyone?
All of you.
Okay.
Fucking hell. Okay, you shut up a moment. Calming a friend. So, being quiet would be wonderful. Thanks. Yeah, real helpful. Yeah. Okay, Jack, how about we go ahead and get the fuck out of here? We find a nice place, probably back at the cafe.
Turn around. I start walking up the stairs.
Jack?
So I just do an about face when he starts talking, and without saying a word, I just start walking up the stairs.
Jeez, okay. Yep. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna pull out my phone and see if I get any signal here. As I walk up the stairs.
There's no signal.
I'm gonna keep checking it as we walk through the clearing.
Okay. No signal.
I'm like, cool.
Alright.
The second you cross the border, you get signal.
I'm gonna make a call.
Okay. It is like 9 o'clock at night.
I'm calling the fucking police.
Okay. What do you say? What are you calling them for?
I'm assuming they use the 911. What's your emergency?
Yeah.
My name is James Reinhardt. We're out by the old 18. Out of character, I forgot the date. Fuck.
We did? How dare you?
I know. I'm so.
39.
1830.
Forgot the church.
We're by the old 1839 church. Yes, church. By the old 1839 church by the border of the woods. We just had one person get extremely injured. There was amputation of his arm. He looked like he had some internal bleeding as well as bleeding on his arm. And there was a creature or animal chained up in the cellar of the church.
Are you sure you were near that church?
Positive.
We tore down that church.
You what?
Yes, back in 2002.
Okay, we still have a person injured heavily though. We need an ambulance, please.
Where do you want us to send this ambulance?
Is the woods north? So can we see the town as we walk?
Yes. You reach the edge of the woods, and you see Jay and that man, kind of standing there. Jay's kind of like waiting for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the northern side of the town.
Okay. We're on the northern side of the edge of the woods.
They would stop, like, say, "Shut up, hang up."
No, I'm not. We're at the northern side of the edge of the woods.
Jay would say, "He's a wanted man."
Yeah, an ambulance would be great, please.
Jay would
yes,
walk
sir. We will
away.
send one right to you.
I'm making sure he's not taking the guy with him.
Too late, or too bad. I'm taking him with.
I'm
He
gonna
is, in fact, taking
try
the guy
and
with you.
gently stop him without hurting the guy. He needs medical attention.
Yes, and he'll go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
He can get a lawyer. He needs a doctor. I can't help this.
Oh yeah, a lawyer that'll believe him when he says a monster did it. Oh, why didn't I think of that?
Look at him.
Fuck
Look at
you.
internal bleeding. His
Stupid
arm is
son of a
amputated.
bitch. Quit acting so fucking superior. He's about to die.
I would look at Dante and say, "What do you think, Dante? Which do you want to go with?"
You need help.
I need to go to the hospital.
Thank you.
But I won't. I'm going to be arrested.
You need medical attention though. You've lost an arm. You've
Promise
lost
me.
pints of blood.
He's looking at Jay. Promise me. Get to that school and see if they can bring. If I truly am able to be safe there, make them send a lawyer.
All right.
So are you guys gonna wait for the
Yeah,
ambulance?
I am.
Or just leave,
And I'm
just
making
leave
sure
them there?
Jay is staying.
I am going to ask one of the locals.
It's like 9 o'clock in the
No,
evening,
no,
so there's
one
not.
of the locals, as in Jake or Vincent.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Did you guys know where there's a place that I could stay for the night? Some sort of hotel or somewhere I could check in?
Yeah,
I'm
hey, Jack,
Yes.
can you stay with us if I sleep on the couch?
Yes, he may.
There you go. Jeez, Jay, you can't fix a
Yep.
fucking lost arm, internal hemorrhaging, and probably some probably some psychotic scarring by walking it off.
Yes, but they also won't be able to help him if he goes to jail.
He, James is gonna walk over and he's going to gently help the man sit down and lean up against something. And he's gonna check and make sure that the bandages the makeshift bandages he put are still in place and put pressure on the wound to make sure it doesn't bleed
They
as
are.
much.
No problem. Yeah, they are.
All right, we're gonna get you help, okay? It'll be fun.
Okay.
And we wait for the
Jay
ambulance.
would
Yeah.
say. Jay would say to James, "I gotta go back.
You're not leaving.
I've got. Why?
There's gonna.
I've got people waiting for me.
Yeah, no shit. It's called fucking reports. You're staying here until they get here.
To tell them what? You're not gonna lie in your report.
No.
You're gonna tell them that you went to the fake church, saw a fake bell, and got attacked by a monster.
I'm gonna tell them what
Just
I
let him
fucking
go.
saw.
Look, let him go. We have this, and I'm gonna hold up my camera.
Make sure the camera roll's still there. I know it's crazy, but just make sure.
I'm gonna
I'm
check through
going
the
to
camera.
look at them all and go, gentlemen, please leave him with me. I will fill out the report. I know what to say.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah, no, you wanted to leave him there. I'm
You are not the right judge of character right now.
Right now, I'm experiencing shock.
Not
I
you,
have
Jay.
died 3 times. I'm in shock. I need medical attention myself.
Yeah.
As a psychology student, I can recognize the symptoms of shock. I will wait for an ambulance to arrive. At that time, I will advise them of the correct information that will suffice for the situation that we are in.
I'm
I
not
will not
leaving
see
you.
him dead, but he does need medical attention. Go on to the house. I will take care of it from here.
Jack, what part of I'm not leaving do you not understand?
Why would you
You
not
folks
leave
were
in the
right. I should
situation?
stay and give a police report. Yeah.
Good.
If you are insisting on staying, what we just need to say is that that the gentleman was attacked and mauled by a bear. That time we came across him. We were out hiking. We were showing 2 tourists around the area, and they had heard about this old location. We came out to explore. we heard him scream. He was being attacked by a bear in the ruins of the basement of the old church that they tore down. At that time, we managed to get away from the bear, and we managed to get him here. With what medical training you have, we managed to staunch the bleeding. Should suffice for what the police are going to believe, because telling them that we saw a dog, bear, human creature is not going to suffice. And they're going to think we're all crazy, and then we'll all be in an institution or being weighed for whether we actually did it to this man. If we tell them that we found a bear and that it escaped, we ran away with the man and got away safely, they won't investigate further, and it's clearly something that they can't investigate.
Okay. Jeez.
We're not
Jay?
crazy. I can assure you of that. We're not having any of the other symptoms of any other psychosis or any other mental illnesses. We are not crazy, and we really did see what we saw.
Jaden.
He, currently, Jaden is checking through the camera roll.
Are they still
Are
there?
are all the photos still there?
All of the photos are there except for that one that glitched out that you weren't able to get of the creature itself.
All of them. All of them except the thing itself.
Okay, so we can
I
talk
got it.
about the church. We just say
Even the bell.
right. We just say that the animal was a bear because it looked like a fucking humanoid version of a bear. So, Jack, we have photos to show that we're not fucking bonkers.
I would. So Jay would speak up and say,
They-
the photos weren't enough to convince y'all something was. You guys, something was going on until you saw the monster.
What do you think is going to make the police believe? Nothing. At this point, we are. What does they say? Screwed? SOL? Shit out of luck? Fucked? Is I believe what the different terms are for in this situation. Going with my suggestion of that we were at the we've stumbled across the remains of the old basement of the bell tower at the church. We found him in the pit with the bear. The bear got away. We took him and ran. They'll be happy. They will arrest him for the possible they will arrest him for his warrants. We go on, we get our medical attention, then we go to this school that you guys keep talking about that's in Arkham, Massachusetts. That's the best we can do in this situation. If we try to tell them the truth, they're not going to believe us. But if we get down to the bottom of it and gather enough proof, then we can prove to them beyond the shadow of a doubt what is going on. Our best chance of finding out what's going on is probably at this school.
All right, as you guys are talking, you hear the ambulance siren pull up, and the paramedics and everything, they come out. They start checking up on the man and checking to make sure all of you guys are all right.
I'm
And
all right.
They bring the people that they have, you know, deemed necessary to go to a hospital. They bring you guys to the hospital.
Other than a
All of
plank,
us?
I'm fine.
They bring all of us to the hospital.
The ones that they deem necessary that need to go to a hospital.
And who are those
Which-
guys?
People.
Would be Dante, and the one who claims to be in shock.
I'm going with Jack.
Good idea.
My sleeping arrangements for the night. I've got to go with him.
All right.
James has a key to my house.
I just want to stick with
James-
Dante for now.
Okay. While you guys are at the hospital, the police come and question all of you. That's gonna take a while, so we'll just go through. What do you each of you guys say when they ask what is going on?
I almost feel like we need to move everyone but Vincent out of the voice chat and do this one by one, so none of us can share what we said exactly.
Yeah.
Well, unless we plan it out beforehand.
Right.
I'd say that we do this as a rather than do that because I'm unsure of how that would mess with the listeners. How about instead we sort of do this? Yeah, actually.
Let's do that.
Why don't
Yeah,
we
no. I will
head-
go ahead and take my headset off so I can't hear y'all.
And
and
Chaz, you have
Chaz,
master control of this.
yeah, Chaz, you can shoot us a DM when it's our turn to
Yeah.
share what we say. So I'll mute myself.
Or definitely, yeah.
I will
Head and-
definitely.
And I'm taking my headset
Oh.
off so people can still hear.
All right, Jake, you're up.
All right, one second.
Okay, Jake
One second.
first.
Let me take my headset off. Okay, we're good.
All right, Jake, what do you say?
I am going to advise the officer we located the man in the remains of the basement of the old church. What was left of it after its destruction back in 2002. Per your reports, we found the man with a bear, with what we think to be a bear. It happened so quickly, we don't really know. We think it was a bear. It looked like a bear, sounded like a bear, was attacking us like a bear. We assumed it to be a bear. Took the man's arm. It walked off, or something to that effect. It just left us alone for some reason. We took the man. My friend James, who is medically trained, is a med student, staunched the bleeding, and we called 911 as soon as we got clear of the remains of the old church.
All right. The officer who takes your statement kind of gives you a look like a, oh, okay, right. Thank you. All right, you can go. Gavin, Jaden, what do you tell the cops?
Well, I came in from New York. I came down here because I was told that there would be some work. I'm a photographer, but I got down here and I went to the Angel Tier Cafe and I asked the locals about work to be done, and they said that there was something about an old church that might have some pretty good photo ops. We went over there, and when we went there, there was this man here, and he was hurt pretty bad. He screamed. We went to check it out after we couldn't call the police. There was some problem with the line. When we went over there, there was an animal attacking of some kind or something. We managed to get him out, but we couldn't get an accurate picture of the animal. There was, and I'm going to show him the image of the broken image. There was a problem with the lens flare.
All right. Is that it?
And it's about the gist of it. Just
All
that
right.
I'm going to be trying to get a photo of Click later on.
All right. Have fun with that. Thank you. All right. Hello, Jay. What do you tell the cop who takes your?
Can you describe the cop to me?
He is, he appears to be in his mid-30s. He stands about 5'10", scruffy beard, quizzical eyes. He just is ready. He's the same cop who has taken James and Jaden's statements, and he is ready to take yours.
Okay. Jay would go, "Oh my God, you wouldn't believe it! Biggest bear I ever seen! Oh, I can't even describe it. Like, brown fur, uh, like 8 feet tall. Blood. It was horrifying, man. And I'm gonna try to like charm him like with my antics. Like I'd be acting it out and like putting on a show.
All right.
Pretty charming.
All right.
I'd say.
So you're talking to him and he's looking at you, he's listening, and when you finish up, he's like, is that all?
Um, let's see. I think the guy's name was Dante. Uh, he seemed really shook up about it. And also, I am new to town. I just came into town today. I'm from New York. Uh, I don't really know the town well, so they were offering to show me around. Uh, but I don't know, man.
Thank
It
you
would,
for your statement.
all right. He would head out and say, "All right, see you later."
All right. Thank you.
So Stefan.
Yes.
Again, once I put my headset back on. Okay,
Hello there.
let's do this.
The officer who has taken the rest of the group's statements is ready to take yours.
All right, so I'm James Reinhardt. I am a current med student. So how much detail should I go in? I've never actually had to give a statement before.
Just tell us what happened, James.
All right. Couple guys came in. Jay and Jaden are out from out of town. So me and Jack have been living here for going on insert number of years here that I fucking forgot. I don't know how many years we've been living here. Out of character. Shit. He says a number of years they've been living here, which I need to remember. Yeah, we've been living here for that long, and we went down to where the church was, thinking maybe some good photography for the guy Jaden, who was a photographer. Got a bunch of photos of the area. While we were walking there, we heard a scream, and due to the Hippocratic Oath and just trying to be a good Samaritan, I guess, we went to investigate and ended up near that church area. So as we went through, we went around and looked around to see if we could find a person, and we ended up finding Dante with a missing arm, I think some internal hemorrhaging, most likely a concussion from what I've looked like. He was a bit unresponsive for a while. So it either is a concussion or a psychiatric break, which, I mean, if psychiatric break is all jack stuff, but more the, yeah, I guess, physical part of it. We found him and a creature, which I think was like a black bear or a brown. I couldn't get the color exactly. It was dark down in the cellar of the church, so we ended up getting Dante out as the bear kind of walked away, and ended up getting him away from the church building, and was when we called you guys.
All right. Is that all?
I think the Jaden guy should have some photos of the church if that's any help.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And he takes your statement.
All right.
All right, let's get everybody back in here.
I love that setting. I'm on the edge of my seat to see if our stories line up.
Yo, gamers.
Hey,
All right.
Jake, you son of a bitch, get your ass over here.
Hold on. All right. Hello, everybody here?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. So the cop takes down all of your statements, and then leaves you. He said, he comes over to all of you afterwards. Like, all right. Thank you. We will be taking over from here. You all are free to go. Please stay out of the woods until we find that creature. It is it's probably not safe to be in the woods right now. So just stay out of the woods, and all will be fine. Thank you. You can go home. Have a good night.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I'll leave as soon as I'm cleared from the hospital.
I will leave with
Alright.
Jack.
Yeah, and you're cleared a couple hours later.
Before
Probably
heading
like-
out, I would go to James and say, as I said, we've got no beef since we made it out
Yeah,
alive.
we're good. Just
I would say,
get a night's
here's my
rest.
number.
Yeah. Here's mine too. I'm gonna get a good night's rest. You know where the cafe is? We live just right above there.
All right.
I'm gonna make sure I get it. Does Ryder
Jay.
Jay and Jaden at one point come into my room
I imagine
while I'm
you
being
would
checked out and such?
To see James, yeah.
Yeah, James is chilling with you.
I'm just gonna tell you guys, you're welcome to stay at the cafe. There's rooms upstairs. You two are welcome to stay.
He might charge you rent though.
I think we all four need to talk after.
Have a place to stay. Could we not talk in the morning?
We could talk in the morning. I don't think I'll be released for a couple more hours. They're
All right.
probably waiting for the shock to wear off.
We all.
All right. I'm gonna go head to bed. Nice meeting
Alright.
y'all.
Alright.
Or he would say, air quotes. Nice meeting y'all.
Shit. Take care.
See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. And once it's just James and Jack, James is gonna look up to Jack and just be like, "What have we gotten ourselves into, Jack?"
I don't rightly know what we've gotten ourselves into.
Just wanted a fucking good story. Have some fun, mess around, take some photos, and leave. I didn't want to get into whatever mystic bullshit this is. I don't have enough time for this.
James, just tell me next time that you want to do something like this. Don't forget you need to value other people's lives in this situation.
I think I did. I think I saved your ass once like you saved mine. I think you're a bit even. Or I guess
You
a little more favored to
recklessly
you.
charged in when we told you to stop and think about this before you went further, and you ignored us. You continued to push and push until the very end, when suddenly you think that it changed everything. I wouldn't have had to save you to begin with if you had stopped to think for one moment. Yes, I know, and before you say those famous words of yours that medical school is a bitch,
It's a bitch.
don't forget, I did medical school myself too. And even I wasn't that reckless.
Yeah, it was. Jeez, it was fucking reckless.
The
It was
next
dumb.
time, I'm telling you something, James. I'm telling you something because I have been the only one to stop and think tonight. I was telling you to leave for a reason. And you wouldn't listen to me. You did not listen to me at any point. You do realize that.
I. That shit on the floor.
You put me in more risk not listening to me than you did trying to protect me.
Jack, that shit on the floor was blood. And it was. I. I couldn't think.
I
My
know it
whole.
was blood.
Everything just
I know it was
collapsed.
blood.
And
I could clearly see the man I was missing an arm,
No, not
but
that.
did not see that thing raging and pulling and starting to collapse. It was angered by our presence alone. I was trying to at least calm it down so it wouldn't collapse the building on top of us. But you started to intervene. I asked you to leave so that way it would minimize the amount of people in the room.
And what, get yourself killed?
No, hopefully calm it down.
You saw
But
that.
you didn't want to stop and think of it that way.
You saw that shit. You saw the man. We couldn't leave him down there. I couldn't leave you down there. Look, man, it's... For the past...
Be fine. Go on to the house.
I'm not leaving
I'll
you
be
here.
fine. I'll be fine.
Jack,
At this point, both of us know they're just waiting for the shock to wear off, and then they'll release me.
yeah, I know.
I can walk home.
I'm not leaving you alone,
I
Jack.
think we both need a little second away from each other at the current moment.
Jack, you're the closest thing to family I've had in years. I'm not gonna let
Families
you
fight
walk home alone.
and disagree, but they still love each other in the end.
I'm not letting you walk home alone after what we just saw today. I think if Zoe found that out, she'd kick my ass for that.
You assume I'm still not one to kick your ass right now.
Don't worry, we can get the shotgun out and get a few practice shots in.
Only if you promise to go ding when I hit you like one of the ducks from the carnivals.
I'll try to get some fake blood as well. How's that sound?
And I think that's where Jack just kind of leans back and just waits for the
I'm gonna go get a.
hospital to clear him.
I'm gonna go get
All
a
right.
cup of coffee. Do you want one?
I think I need something stronger than a coffee.
I'll go
at
get
this
some whiskey.
point.
All right, so you guys stick together until you get released. And then you go home and you go to bed.
I'm passing out on the couch.
James, as you were heading back home, you realize that in all that commotion, you got a text from, oh shit, what's her name?
Victoria.
Yes, saying, "Hey, just letting you know, I got us tickets to the Click concert, and I got an extra ticket for my brother."
I need those tickets, man.
James is gonna, as they get back, I need to call Victoria and all of that.
It's like midnight by the time you get back.
Oh shit! When was the text sent?
At like 9.
Okay. Damn it! I'll call her in the morning. He's gonna send a quick text back, and I'll DM it to you, Chaz.
Okay. And as you guys are sleeping, James, as you're trying to sleep, you hear those whispers yet again
James? Yeah, oh shit.
that you've been hearing for the past couple of nights as you're trying to fall asleep. And this night it's different. They're not as chaotic as they have been. It's like they've been organized. They're taking their turn to talk. You still don't know what they're saying because they're just out of earshot, but it's not as bad tonight.
Can I try and like focus and hear them?
No.
No, okay. I'm just gonna. He just kind of assumes that's nightmares from the shit he saw today.
And that's the night.
All right. Jay would go back to the tavern thing.
The next day,
Uh huh.
It is the day before the Click concert.
Damn it.
So basically, like, if the Click concert is on Saturday and Sunday,
Friday.
or if it's on Saturday, because I don't think it's a 2-day concert, it's just one. If it's on Saturday, today is Friday.
Thank you.
Okay.
And I sent you.
I think that when the two of them walk up that morning, they do see a sign on the door says temporarily closed for the day. Sorry, someone stepped in to give me
You're fine.
something.
Hey,
Okay.
James is gonna, whenever he wakes up, he's gonna walk up to Jack after getting his normal cup of coffee for the morning. Hey, Jack.
Yes.
I know I'm supposed to work tomorrow, but I
think we have the weekend off.
good. I have to go to a concert, and I have no idea who the fucking artist is, but I don't know.
Is it the Click concert?
Yeah,
Do you know if tickets are still available?
I don't know. My girl Victoria got it for me.
I need to get some before the day ends.
I'm sure you can check.
Am I there by this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I would say I can look him up. Who was it?
Jaden was saying that.
Guy's name was Click. It's spelled weirdly
Oh,
too.
that's what you meant.
We talked about him yesterday. Some sort of DJ.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of music that is. Jeez.
I would look it up and show them if tickets are available.
Are they available?
Tickets are available, but they're going fast.
Get me one. How much are they?
How much are they, Chaz? Are they expensive? I mean, you said this guy's big, right?
He's fairly big, yeah. And I
So
would
the
say,
question is, how much are your resources?
It's triple that.
you know.
Weird.
Okay, now see, I don't know concerts, so I have to actually look up what the average price is for a decent concert.
And in
Yeah.
2010 too.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do you guys know the answer?
I think
Probably like 40, I would say, for a normal ticket.
the tickets would depend on how close he was to the main stage. If he was wanting front row seats, you're talking easy $400, $500 for a front row seats. If he's a big known DJ, you're talking closer to 500 to 700 for front row, like in spitting distance of the stage.
it's about
Further
130,
out,
give or
you
take.
have increasing values.
$130.
Yeah, give or take. It was average about 70 to 130.
I'm used to taking distance shots. Give me one of the cheap ones. What site is it?
Side?
Site, the website.
Oh, I would give you the website.
Alright.
I'll go ahead and purchase a ticket. Can I know this is like a weird question? I know it's technically online, but could I use it with cash to buy it? Because I don't know how we do
Yeah,
online.
we'll just
purchases.
do it with cash.
Okay, so I'll
Well, we
get
also have a credit rating score.
Roll that credit rating.
We'll
okay,
just
so
we'll
I'll
just
use my credit rating and then I'll deduct the rest from my cash. What would you say, Chaz?
okay, how much money can you spend per day?
I can spend $40 per day.
Okay.
I
So
want,
then
I want a booty hole ticket.
so we'll say that's
Actually,
like $80.
Is the cash how much we can spend per day?
No, that's how much cash you have on the person.
Then how much can we spend per day?
Your spending limit.
The
Chaz, I actually
spending
have a
level?
question.
Yes.
Are the tickets any cheaper because it's out in like somewhere and it was a last minute concert, or are
Yes.
they just normal?
Yes.
So the tickets are cheaper.
Yes.
What is the cheapest one I can buy? Because I have done distance shots before.
We'll just say like $80.
All right, then I'll purchase an $80 ticket. Deduct 40 from my cash because my spending level is 40. What would you say?
Isn't it if you go overspending, you pay it full in cash?
You pay full.
Okay, in which case I'll do that and enter edit mode.
All right.
I'll have to stop by, and I think that some of these shots I can sell, at least the church ones.
Jeez, oh man, I don't know. I'm just gonna. Jeez, So I think we all need to talk. So who wants a cup of coffee? I made a pot.
Give me one.
Oh, I'll make up a nice pot of Death Wish coffee. I will make it extra strong for us all.
By the time
I
that
think
pot finishes,
right now.
let's be honest. By the time that pot finishes, James has already gone through 2 cups, and they're not small cups either. It's called caffeine addiction.
All right.
All right, so
So I guess Jack and me will stay behind and y'all go have fun.
that's tomorrow. Today we need to talk.
Uh-huh.
So, do you have
I
that?
mean, we can skip to tomorrow.
Okay, that college, right? It was a college, right?
Arkham.
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 What college?
Arkham College. I don't know. I'd hold up the piece of paper. This one.
Dante has it. You gave it back
He
to him.
didn't give it to me?
No, he just let you look at it.
Okay.
Was there a
I would-
college name on there?
Chaz.
What?
Was there a college name on there?
Did you look for a college name?
I looked throughout the entire paper
Okay.
and asked you what it said.
He's having to make a college name. Haha.
It's probably more like he's looking through his notes for the
All
college
know
name.
what the college name is out of game.
Yeah,
I think we all know what it's gonna be.
I think
but
so too.
I don't think we're legally allowed to say that, are we?
I think we are.
Sorry about that. All right.
Next knowledge, I think we know. But
All right, guys. The college name. Do you remember the college name?
Miskatonic.
Hey, I wasn't talking to
Oh
you.
wait, shit.
aha, you fucked up.
Damn it.
I was asking Jay if he remembers the college name,
Oh,
like from looking at the paper.
Probably. It was pretty important.
Okay. You remember reading through, and the whole college acceptance letter was like talking about like you'll be safe here. You know, we excel at safety.
Damn it.
This is a place for you. And at the bottom of the letter, it said something about like the name of the president of the college, and it said president of Miskatonic.
Yep, there it
Okay.
is.
Jay would say Miskatonic. That's the name of the college.
Alright, can I use your... Oh wait, no, never mind. I have my computer somewhere. Give me a second to find it.
I would look it up.
Yeah,
I'm fast.
he's grabbing his computer out and looking it up as well.
You don't find anything on the college.
Looks like it's gonna be one of those
Like
mysterious ones.
literally, it comes up with 0.
Wow, that's rare.
That's...
Okay.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is it's just more mystic bullshit.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, this is that school it was talking. The fucker was talking about. I bet.
Jeez, okay. So when are we going? And
Real, I think we can all agree at this point that we've kind of given up any religious ideology we had before, right?
I didn't have
don't
one
know
before,
why
so not much to give up.
People said that they were attacked by Satan. I don't know why that means that what we saw means Christianity's fake.
Don't know, don't care. Right now, I'm going to take the day and I'm going to regain my sanity. Because I've lost so much of it.
let's just skip forward to the concert.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what we're all gonna do. The only thing of note is that that Jack's probably gonna go sit out in the garden with the resined rose.
Actually, there was one thing I kind of want, or Jaden would want to do with the day.
Okay.
Buy tickets, of course.
Well, some of these photos aren't going to mean much to people, but Jaden would want to pawn off some of the nice, creepy-looking shots. Sort of sell them to some sort of horror novelist, or you get what I'm saying.
Try to find a buyer.
Yeah, try to find a
Sell
buyer
them to
of some kind.
Chaz.
So basically, like putting yourself out on Craigslist, like I have creepy photos for sale.
Yeah. Guys, I have creepy photos. Donate to my Patreon.
Guys, welcome to my OnlyFans page.
By the
Yeah,
way,
look
by
at
the way,
Jade.
we do not have a Patreon. Do not try and start looking us up trying to give us money.
Jeez, yeah, no.
I mean,
Oh,
we're
God.
more welcome to throw money at our faces, but at this point, we don't have a Patreon.
We'll take money in our blouses, of course.
So you managed to yeah, I mean, well, yeah, no,
He's
you
also
don't
busy. He's
you don't
got
manage
the work that called him into this city.
Oh yeah, that too.
you don't manage to find a buyer today, but out of experience, you know that just within the next couple of days, you'll probably get a response.
I wasn't expecting a buyer today, but I wanted to
Yeah.
start looking.
Yeah, you can look. You won't find anything today though.
And I'm
Sorry.
studying note card 937.
Let's go to concert
Okay.
Let's go before the concert because I gotta.
right before the concert.
Hey, hey Jack,
Yes.
can I borrow the bike?
I mean, I guess.
It's that, or I try to pedal with my girl on a normal bike, which doesn't.
Yeah. Here's the keys. My sister's coming here in town
That's good.
later tonight, so it's fine.
Let me make sure she's
You
here after
hear
the
a knock
concert. I
on
want
the
to meet her.
front door. You hear a knock at the door.
I got it. He's gonna walk down and open up the door.
It's your girl. I always forget her name. What's her name? What the
Victoria!
fuck? Victoria. James.
Victoria, wait, what are you doing at the cafe?
I'm here to pick up you and my brother.
Which one's your brother?
Jack.
Well-
What are you doing here?
His face is just dead shock. Face of a
No, she says no. She doesn't answer your question. She just looks through. Looks back into the thing. She's like, Jack. What are you doing here?
Like I said, his face is dead shock.
Own here? Zoe, why are you here? You're not supposed
Oh,
to show up till I think it occurs to both of us at that very second.
uh,
Banging your sis.
um,
Banging your sis.
Hey, he.
I'm going to give you a 10-second head start. Deal?
Yeah, I'm gonna start running.
10-second head start it is.
Hey, no, stop,
I.
guys.
Yeah.
Let's be cool about this.
Okay, I want to ask a question here.
Yeah. What's that gonna be?
This entire time that we lived together,
Uh huh.
No.
I thought there was more. Yeah. Not the entire. I. You never let me meet her.
1 second. And I'm gonna kind of just like go and put my hand over James's shoulder and whisper into his ear. I don't have to give you the big brother talk because I think you know. I know where you sleep.
James is fucking dead pale. He just nods, not saying a word. His mouth just ajar and just, yeah. And then just nods.
DJ concert?
Yeah, it's Click. Let's go. It's gonna be great. You're gonna love him.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
At this point, I'm up for anything.
Don't worry. It's great. It's awesome. It's all like 80s style music.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried
It's
about the
a fun
shotgun.
concert, you got
Yeah, I'm not worried about the concert. I'm worried about the shotgun at the end of it.
it. Oh, don't worry.
You're
There
gonna
won't
see
be a shotgun
Jack.
at the end of it. Not at least until she goes home.
You're gonna see Jaden start to make his way down the stairs.
All right, I think I'm ready to go. Got everything full camera capacity. I think we're ready to go.
James's face is dead fucking pink. You didn't even see him
Alright.
this scared of the creature.
Let's head to the concert.
On the bright side, James said that his favorite music was 80s music.
That is true. I,
So,
So you guys get to the concert,
uh-huh.
and James and Jack and Jaden, you don't really know what to expect. But what you see to start off this concert is definitely not what you expected.
Oh?
You see, like, just a person driving a motorcycle on stage comes up and just swerves up and is in a he's wearing a mask for one, um, kind of akin to like Daft Punk kind of thing. And
Photo?
starts giving off this whole like a story, and you guys are like, what the
The hell?
James, you're just sitting there like, what the fuck is this kind of thing, listening to this guy talk about he's from a different dimension, he's from a parallel universe of sort, his wife is stuck in this world and he's searching for her, and he won't stop until he finds her, and this is his story kind of thing, you know. And you're just like, what the fuck? And he's sitting there wearing like a almost like an 80s biker outfit, and then he starts singing and doing these like this, you know, 80s, it's like 80s
Remix?
like mix kind of like.
Bowie thing, isn't he? Where each album is its own story.
During this, I want to point out the
And
fact that James leans over to, wait, how are they sitting?
I definitely imagine that Zoe is like. Jack realizes that it would be uncool to sit in the middle of you
I thought
two,
this was gonna happen.
but she is definitely sitting in between the two of us.
Jack?
and you guys are listening
Yeah.
to like these like this like 80s like synthwave music almost.
Mhm.
But it's really good. Like you're surprised at how good it is. And you know, the guy starts singing, and you just hear all these words about like that it completely correlates to all this story that he was telling you beforehand of all these like finding his wife and coming from a different world, and you're actually very surprised and enjoying it.
I want to point out the fact that during the introduction, Jack leaned back and looks over, or James leans back and looks over at Jack with a, "Are you gonna kill me?" kind of look.
I mean, yeah, your enjoyment of the slightly marred by the fact that this whole thing is going on, but you're there for her, so you don't let it get in the
Yeah,
way.
but he looks over.
Imagine that all Jack's response is just this coy smile.
He's going to be ballsy as fuck and put his arm around Zoe, and then look just fucking terrified at Jack.
Going to smile. Not giving a hint either way, just smiling.
Fucking evil.
Jaden is just click clack clicking away.
Click,
Not
click,
n-
clicking away.
Get it, guys? Click. I'm so original.
God damn it.
All right, all right.
And that Jack's just gonna sit there and kind of like listen to the music and enjoy the concert as a mental break from the hell that was yesterday.
James does the same. Not as much of a mental break because he's now living a new kind of hell.
So yeah, what happens next?
So Jaden, you've been getting photos.
Yes, I had been getting
You've
photos.
been getting photos. Are they good photos?
I don't know. Would you like to find out?
Yeah, let's find out. I was about to ask that, but they were talking and everything. Yeah, they're good photos. Oh, you weren't kidding when you said you have a you know training in distance.
The crowd probably even adds to the shot.
Oh. But you all enjoy the concert, and you're a little sad that Jay had to work and wasn't able to make the concert, but you know he's someone new, so you're not even sure if he would enjoy it. But
Or if we even like him.
wow. But you get home and it was a nice day of concert. Nice afternoon, you know. You come home and what do you do?
James is not gonna really say anything and just keeps looking between Zoe and Jack.
I imagine that Jack and Zoe are just kind of enjoying the rest of the evening. Like Jax went ahead and went ahead and made her favorite dinner and everything.
I'm gonna.
Wanting to enjoy her. He initially was just wanting to enjoy her company today.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get a cup of coffee.
Okay. And while you guys are doing that, you hear kind of like a squeal,
Wait,
excited squeal coming from her. She's on her phone and she's like, "Oh my gosh!
What is it now, sis?
Click just released his next tour location.
Where's it going to be?
Oh, don't tell me.
It's close.
Don't.
Think we could go?
Where is it?
Arkham,
Oh,
Kind of
Massachusetts.
back at
James just lets out a fucking pained groan and just puts his head in his hand and just goes, "Oh, good."
When is it?
Oh, not for it's not like immediate. It's about a couple weeks out.
Of course it is.
But
I'm gonna add
I mean,
a shot of
it's
caffeine.
we don't have to go.
We're going to Arkham either way.
Go. We were me and James and the one of the guys, the guy you met earlier today. We were already talking about heading up to Arkham anyways because we were wanting to collaborate on a project.
Are you gonna seriously not tell her what the hell happened yesterday?
She's on she looks down at her phone and starts looking at some
Without
stuff.
looking, I just throw something in James's general direction the moment he says that. Like, shut up!
I already told
She
her shit night.
she's still on her phone. She's like looking at some other stuff. She's like, never mind. I can't go anyway. I've got work stuff going on.
Same. Well, it's been fun finding out that my sister is dating my roommate.
Yeah, but seriously,
Hey, Jack, I am a grown woman. I can date whoever I want.
I'm not saying you can't
you just might find a body in the dumpster in the morning.
date him. I just think it's kind of amusing that my sister was dating my roommate, and my roommate didn't know that he was dating my sister, and I didn't know my sister was dating my roommate.
Uh-huh.
My sister knew that that her boyfriend and her brother were roommates.
Uh-huh. He's just gonna walk back with a cup of coffee and just take a very long sip.
Kind of conflicted in what I wanted to ask you is if you wanted to stay the night. Now I'm a little conflicted, but that's beside the point.
You can always stay in my room.
Am I back by this point?
Yes. As you guys are talking, you hear a knock on the door, and when you go to open it, Jay is there.
Oh, hi Jay.
Hey, how was the concert?
So,
Good. Almost want to go and see another one in Arkham.
Jay's eyes would widen.
I know, and I said that on purpose.
so question.
Really?
Is the door, I'm assuming the door is downstairs, right? Or away from the kitchen?
Particularly how this building is set up, there's actually a secondary staircase, there is an internal staircase to the second floor, but there is an outside exit. There's an outside entrance that's not part of the actual building.
Okay.
That is more commonly used by us.
Is
By the
it,
way, Jay would whisper, "Who's that? Or should they be here while we talking about this?"
It's my sister.
James is whispering some things to Zoe.
Jay would say, "Hey, nice to meet you. I heard about you from your brother. You seem like a great person, and you got a great brother." And I'm gonna go ahead and roll this.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, she looks at you like, oh, hi. Zoe.
Nice to meet you. I'm Jay Kingston. And he would hold out his hand for a handshake.
Wait, hold up. Do I call you Victoria or Zoe now?
Jay's eyes would widen and say, "Wait, the fuck?"
Yeah. We have two long stories to tell. One about the shit show last night, and one about how I'm dating my roommate's sister.
The moment he says the shit show from last night, I'm immediately going to pick up another light object, something that I can throw, and just kind of shut up.
You sitting right next to Zoe for that exact reason. Try me, bitch.
I'm just gonna I'm not gonna throw something. I'm gonna walk over and I'm gonna just kind of grip Jack's shoulders and just start squeezing, going, I thought we agreed we were not going to talk about that.
I don't think we did.
While they're fighting, Jay would say to Zoe, "Well, I heard from your brother that you really liked that guy who showed up, and I heard y'all went to the concert. How was that?"
Oh, it was great. It's always good music. I love it.
Wish I could have gone.
If y'all excuse me and Jack for just a moment.
Well, I have to be going anyways,
Yeah.
so
You know, I can walk you home if you. What was that?
Let me walk you out, sis.
I was gonna do the same
Oh, they're fighting over who gets to walk her home.
thing. I'll join you guys. How's that sound?
walk her to her car and just kind of lean down, tell her, "Look, I understand you're dating him, and I'm not telling you shouldn't date him. James is a really cool guy. I'm good friends with him myself. I'm just older brother worry."
Chazington.
Shazeth?
Look, I'm not saying don't date him. I'm just saying
Don't date
I don't like. He's an idiot, and I'm
You
gonna
might
kill
not like him if he doesn't have knees, you know?
You might not like with a shotgun through his chest.
So apparently, Dad is really close to being a gangster.
You can worry all you want. I'm gonna do what I want to do.
I'm not going to stop you.
You just don't hurt him.
Much. No.
I promise that I will not kill him. Anything below the kneecaps, I can't promise.
Don't hurt him.
Fine, I won't hurt him. I won't coddle him, but I won't hurt him. Or kill him. Be safe. There's apparently a bear that we ran into that's here in the woods that the police are looking for. So just be careful on your drive home, okay, sis?
Okay.
That's why I kind of wanted to see you tonight. I just wanted to see you and calm myself. You know how I am.
Yeah. Have a good night.
You too, sis. Love you. Come on, Chaz. I'm gonna make you say it to me.
And she's gone.
Damn it!
She's at that age where she doesn't want to say "I love you" to her big brother.
Wow, how rude.
How rude am I, sis? She doesn't love me.
James, I'm assuming he got his hugs and all of that. Didn't go much beyond that for fear of his own life, and it's just
Of course.
awkwardly standing there and waiting, pale and terrified.
All right. The night passes. You
Oh wait,
guys,
no! Before the night ends, James is wanting to talk to
I
Jack.
think we've got some stuff to talk about.
As
Yeah, we
soon
got two or three things we have to talk
as
about.
soon as she leaves, James is gonna walk up and put an arm around over Jack. Oh, surprise! To both of us,
Why'd she go by Victoria?
I love my sis more than I hate you right now.
Wonderful. Also, why the hell are you not telling her
Tell her what?
about last
I
night?
don't even know what's going on.
I thought you were always honest with her.
Woman. Trust me when I tell you and say she has been through more shit than we can both imagine. She is perfectly capable of defending herself. And she will be fine. If I find out that there is something more to this, I'll tell her she needs to get to Arkham pronto. But until then, until I understand what's going on, I'm not gonna make her uproot her life that she has worked hard to build.
I'm not saying uproot her life, but tell her the truth. Don't you always?
Kid,
You did.
as far as far as we are concerned, there's the police are looking for. Tell me, James, where did I lie?
You sound like my lawyer.
What did you tell her?
Where did I lie?
What did you tell her?
The police are looking for a bear. I told her the police are looking for a bear.
Jeez,
We ran into a bear thing the other night, and that's why I wanted to see her.
do you know?
We ran into a bear-like thing the other night.
Jeez, you're starting to sound like those lawyers always talking about plausible deniability.
Oh,
You need.
ability and manipulation of information is not lying. I
Are
didn't
you not
lie.
going to tell her about the church? Are you not going to?
What I told her.
If you're not gonna tell her about the church, I am.
James,
Oh.
there's no point in telling her about the church at this current second.
Why not?
All we are going to do is make her either not believe us, think we're crazy, or what make her go farther away where we can't help her if something goes wrong.
She already thinks
Right
you're
now-
crazy. Sorry.
Now, as it stands, she's not a broke connection to us. She's perfectly fine defending herself. She's in the middle of a town. She lives in city,
Also, you don't find it the weirdest?
in the middle of the woods in Jericho.
Yeah.
Middle of the fucking
Then
woods,
why not
dude.
fucking tell her? Also, you don't find it the weirdest bit strange that the concert she invited? No.
Just worry.
Jack. You don't find it
What?
the smallest bit strange that the concert she invited us to, that took place here, that we heard about before people knew was coming, is now taking place in the next area we are fucking going.
It's hell suspicious.
Yeah. So why not fucking tell her?
Yelling at this current second. It's too good. Now, let's go in and talk to the other two halves of our lunatic party right now and see what they say, because now we have something to present to them.
I still am going to tell her about the church. I'm not going to tell her what happened fully. I'm just going to tell her we went, we got a little spooked, and we helped a person and talk about the bear. Okay?
You can tell her that. Just don't tell her that there was anything supernatural or strange.
I won't.
She
I
just-
know her obsession with that.
God, you gotta love the girl.
He doesn't say
I'm going-
jack shit to that.
Come on, say it. Fucking say it.
He's just
Say it.
he's
Say
just so pale. Another question. Should I be worried about a shotgun to the kneecaps?
Unfortunately, she has forbidden me from blowing anything below the kneecaps off.
Oh, thank goodness. He sighs and just a wave of relief goes over him.
And the moment it does, I go with this. But
Oh, fucking hell.
I do not promise anything in the genital area, so I suggest
Hey,
you be
hey, no. I haven't done that yet. No.
Joke's on you. It hangs on the knees.
I know. I know you haven't. And if you piss me off, I'll make sure it never does happen.
Just back to pale.
All right, so you guys head back into the apartment.
At that point, I think we just walk up to the two of to Jay and Jaden, to the Jays, and we just go, yeah, there's a concert in Arkham in a couple of weeks.
And wouldn't you know, it's the same person we just went and saw.
That's weird.
That we knew about the concert before it ever happened.
And that somehow the moment we reached out about it, no one knew. And then this shit happens the day before tickets go on sale. Yeah.
Not the most unreasonable thing.
That
After all,
knows something.
I mean, think about it. There was already a stage and a show and everything. This had to be pre-planned out. It could have made its way through the grapevine, even if it hadn't announced
Yeah,
it publicly.
But then, what about the fact that it's at Arkham? Whatever happens in Arkham? When have you ever heard the name Arkham brought up?
Whatever happens here.
Yeah, to be fair, I never heard of this place until I came here too,
Exactly.
so
Why?
I don't know. Honestly, I just find it weird that, if this is the devil, I find it weird that he's working through some DJ.
I I mean, have you
Oh,
ever heard the devil went down to George?
Oh my god.
Maybe he's just that, a DJ. Doesn't have to be super mean. We came across something weird. That doesn't mean that everything is.
Yeah, coincidences still happen.
for the moment.
Granted, this is a little bit of a creepy one.
Yeah. Jeez,
I personally say, let's assume it's a coincidence at the moment.
yeah.
And we wanted to go there anyway.
I mean, did
We, I
oh
think
sorry.
we were all going, without saying it, we're all agreeing. We wanted to go out to Arkham to just investigate what this school is to begin with. What was the name of the school again? Misatonic, I believe you guys said.
Miskatonic.
I've
It was
never,
Miskatonic.
I've never heard of that, and we didn't find anything online, and I don't even know anymore.
I think I read about it in some
So
graphic books.
you guys went to the concert. Did you feel weird? If you know, if he was like a devil person or whatever, wouldn't like the music be there for a reason? Like, wouldn't something happen?
It was some
Well, that's
weird
just
shit.
that's just vaporwave. It's always gonna make you feel weird.
Yeah, it wasn't anything off. The story was weird. There was a story to it. I don't know. The music was at least good.
No, I think they do that. They were from what's those one guys? I think
Bowie?
Imagine Dragons did something like that
Oh,
once.
who?
So,
Yeah, artists do stories whenever they do stuff all the time.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I mean,
David Bowie was famous for
Bowie
it.
did some solid stories. I'm going to bed. I can you make sure he doesn't chop off my dick or something?
I am not gonna be watching your
Chop
dick.
off your
Sorry.
Now blow it off with a shotgun, that's another story.
Okay, jeez.
Chop off
Our
the
door's a lock, right?
Oh.
My door does. See you later.
Of course they don't lock.
Your front door locks.
So just lock Jake out.
I'm going to bed. It's been a weird day again, and still fucking terrified.
Clean the kitchen, do my nightly routines, and then go to bed myself. And
All
not.
right.
Before leaving,
I
Jay
am
would stop.
I am going to do one thing. I imagine that James does get up in the middle of the night at one point, and he just sees me sitting there in like a big comfy chair, just cleaning the shotgun for a moment. When he goes back to bed, I put it back away, and then I just go back to
James
bed.
just
Before leaving, Jay would stop at the door and say, "Wait, so how did you guys not know that it was the same girl?"
I don't know.
Call her by her first name. I always call her Zoe. I never call her Victoria.
I always called her Victoria. Victoria didn't even know Zoe. Never met the girl either, other than
Hold up.
his sister.
You never asked for your girlfriend's last name?
I did it. I didn't know. Nathers. I've heard like 4 people with that name.
He's got a good point there.
It's not like last names aren't uncommon. I just kind of assumed it was a weird coincidence. Ah, gosh. And now I'm gonna have to sleep with one eye open and not get shot by a shotgun. Oh,
Hmm.
jeez.
I'm worse than a father. I'm a brother that you sleep in the same house with.
All
At least he
right.
pays the rent.
So,
Jay would just whisper to James and say, "He's a little protective."
At least he pays the rent.
Yeah, maybe you should start paying rent. You fucking bum. And he'd
I'll-
start heading out.
I'll do that once I finish. Once I can afford medical school as well.
all right, guys. So you all go to bed,
No
and
dreams.
what?
I don't want to dream.
don't do it.
No, don't worry. you don't experience any dreams, but when you wake up, you all find either on a night table next to you or somewhere right next to you when you wake up, you all find an envelope.
To Miskatonic.
Hold on, I need to show. How do I edit? Okay, sorry, I need to share all these handouts with everybody.
Oh, goodness gracious. Are they each different?
Yes.
Oh, boy.
My God.
And Gavin, Jaden, I apologize. As there is a typo on part that I put in your handout,
Unacceptable.
so I am sorry. And you, and do you guys have a new handout?
Let me
That's
look.
Yeah.
I do.
Yes, I do.
Oh wow, that's cool.
If one of you could read it out.
All right. Dear J. Kingston, or September 15th, 2010. Dear J. Kingston, congratulations! On behalf of Miskatonic University, I am pleased to announce your admission for Fall 2010. The personal, paranormal, and academic accomplishments you have already achieved within your school and community reflect what we value, respect, and expect in our students. Ambition, compassion, a strong intellect, and a fight to protect our world is what we look for in the hearts of our students. You can be proud to have joined a select group of fellow dreamers. For
Oh.
250 years, the individuals have entered Miskatonic University and have left prepared for the horror that lies beyond the reality of our normal lives. Our survival rates have increased nearly 65% in the past 40 years. And we believe that this achievement is no doubt, in part, with our new regulations and teaching styles. Jay, we are excited that you have been accepted to join our college, and your current schooling has been notified of the immediate transfer.
What?
Do not fear, your credits will carry over. I finished school.
Oh, fuck you.
Anyway. Credits will carry over, and we look forward to seeing you. Come to the center of Arkham Forest, and your advisor will be there to answer any questions you might
Oh,
have.
no.
Sincerely, Howard Phillips, President of Miskatonic.
So are they personal, or? I don't think so.
Yeah. Well, yes, they are personal. Each of yours has your name.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
For
The
mine.
center of
Yeah, Gavin, yours had a typo. I apologize.
Mine also had one.
I mean, there was some typos in the whole thing, but I accidentally typed the wrong name for Gavin's.
Oh, rip.
I will
You
never
typed, give me that briefcase.
I put Jack Jaden.
Well, he's not invited, guys, so we're leaving him behind.
And that's where we're going to leave off for tonight.
Neat.
That's terrifying.
So
I don't know, but I'm excited to enter Hogwarts School of Horrors and Horrifics.
Oh, good
that was our
Jesus.
session. Hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
We should be back next Saturday. And if you
Yeah.
like it, please feel free to go ahead and follow us, as notifications are they're quite nice. I've lost my sanity a little bit too much tonight, it seems. Today, Junior.
Yeah.
All right.
And remember, guys, we're always here. We try to come in on we at least stream every Saturday night, and you can catch us. We try most Friday nights, right, guys?
Depending. Keyword is try.
Depends on what our individual schedules may be. We do try to hit every Friday night and every Saturday night. So feel free to hit that follow button, and so that way you get notified next time we go live here on the Jungle of Bungalow. And remember, guys,
Stay lost.
stay sane.